All right, people, what's going on, man? It is your boy DuckZone503, man. We are here. If you're joining on YouTube, you guys know what to do. Real quick, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button. If you're joining on Kick, man, go ahead and join on Kick, man. We've been growing like crazy, man. Appreciate everybody for joining in on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok as well, man. Everybody, go ahead and give me a Ducks real quick because we got the season coming along, and we have the 2025 rewatch series coming along. We have Iowa, Oregon game. We're going to rewatch every play. And that was an epic game, one of my favorite games of last season. So it's going to be awesome. We also have Xavier Lherisse in the building, man. We're going to be interviewing him for a 30-minute interview, getting to know a new defensive back on the team. So that's going to be exciting, man. We have merch dropping August 15th. Without further ado, man, here it is, August 15th. Be on the lookout. All right, people, without further ado, man, let's get right to it, man. Yo, what's up, man? What's up, everybody? Welcome back. Today, we're joined by one of Oregon football's newest defensive back, Xavier Lherisse. Xavier, thank you for joining us, man. How are you?
Yes, sir, for sure. I'm doing good. How about yourself?
Oh, man, I'm doing great. I'm doing great, man. Let me get you in here real quick. Bam. There we go. There we go. All right. So, man, new defensive back, man. Congratulations on being an Oregon Duck, man. Has it finally sunk in for you? What has life been like since arriving in Eugene, man?
It's been crazy. It still doesn't feel real just walking around the facilities, being around all the older guys like Coy and Aaron. I was just watching them on TV last year, and it's just crazy to think that I'm about to be playing on the same field, using all the same facilities, resources. It's still insane to me, but it's been great. It's been awesome.
I love it, man. If you could describe this new chapter for you in one word, man, what would it be?
Hmm, that's tough. Probably entertain. This better be a fun one.
Yeah.
I'm really gonna show everybody. It's gonna be great.
Love it, man. Yeah, I cannot wait to see you on the field. One thing fans may not know is your athleticism runs throughout your family, man. You come from a big time family. Your father, Manny Lherisse, your dad, Manny, has spent years coaching and training athletes. What's it like growing up with your father, who's coached athletes? Coming from that background.
It's been great. I feel like it really put me ahead of everybody else because ever since I was born, I was in the gym training with college and high school athletes. So I've always had that step over everybody. My damn near lived in the gym whenever my dad owned that gym. I was just working out with that every day, working out with all the older guys, getting right. So I feel like it definitely put me in a better position to succeed in the future.
Love it, man. Yeah, that's amazing. Was your dad someone who pushed you every single day? Was that somebody who really motivated you in the gym?
Yeah, because he didn't really give me a choice. Because I would either be sitting down in the front lobby or working out, and he'd always try to make me feel bad whenever I was sitting up there. So I was always working out.
Love it, man. That's awesome, man. Speaking of your dad, what's one lesson that your dad really taught you that still sticks with you today?
Really, just that you got to be consistent. Because back in the day when he had the gym, I would work out one day, then be like, I worked out yesterday. I don't feel like doing it. But he just kept telling me you got to keep going. And now that I'm here at Oregon, I realize it's an everyday process. Like there's no breaks. You got to keep going, pedal to the metal, no stop.
Yeah, I mean, in football, and really any expertise you want to put it in, the consistency is key, man. Every day grinding, even when you feel like you don't want to do it, that's the times when you got to push through it. So that's excellent that your dad's pushing you through that, man, setting you up for greatness, and that's why you're becoming an Oregon Duck today, right? So that's an
Yes, sir.
amazing come around, man. I can't wait to see you out there, man. Is there a certain workout from your dad that you'll never forget, like that you want to share? Like, is there some crazy? Because I'm sure your dad has some crazy workouts, man.
Yeah. Oh shoot, probably. We used to go out to the beach a lot. Like he used to coach a bunch of college guys, so we would always go out Definitely one time we went to the beach. I have a picture when I was little like 6-year-old me with a bunch of college athletes, sand everywhere, hand in the huddle at the end. That one was definitely fun because it was just different for me because I was so young to experience it. And now come out here and we've done a beach workout, so it's just cool.
Let's go, man. He had you with the college athletes at the young age. That's how you know you're ready, man. Let's go.
Yes, sir.
Let's go. I love it, man. Looking back, I know, like probably back then there was probably some times where you guys butted heads where you just didn't want to get in that gym. But looking back now, do you appreciate like how hard he really pushed you to get in there and keep grinding and create that consistency in your life?
Yeah, I really do. I'm so thankful for him. And now that I'm thinking back at it, I really wish I would have done more. Like, there was really times where he told me to and I still wouldn't. But it's definitely a blessing. I really, truly am thankful for it. And I love him, appreciate him so much for it. It's just great.
I love it, man. I love it, man. Yeah, that's awesome, man. That is amazing. Let's talk about your mother a little bit. Your mother is I think her name's Nikki, right? Nikki
Yes,
Lherisse?
sir.
Love it, man. Yeah, she's one of your biggest supporters throughout your football journey. How important is your mom in helping you reach this point as well?
She's just as important. She's one of the most important people to me. She's one of my main whys. She's been my biggest supporter ever since day one. Ever since literally, from strapping on my helmet to tying my shoes to driving me to practice. Like she's always been there. So she's just as important. And hey, I tell everybody, I get my athletic abilities from her. I got the training from my dad, but my athletic abilities definitely come from her. So she's very important to me in my football process.
Love it, man. Love it. What's one sacrifice you would say that she's made that fans probably don't know about, like in the background?
There's been so many, but probably just how much she works. From like when I was little, it got to a point where we couldn't even afford for me to play football. She just kept working, figured things out. Both my parents, they just worked really hard just to make my dream come alive.
Love it, man. Yeah, that's amazing. Yeah, keep grinding for you and all the sacrifices, man. I love it. One thing I look for in moms, man, is they always give the best advice. What's one
Mm.
thing that one piece of advice that really sticks with you that she's given you?
Really just the look at the future. Don't think about today. She writes me letters damn near every day, and I get them throughout the week. And she just tells me every day, like, don't think about what you got tomorrow. Don't think about what run you have. Just think about what you're doing right now is going to put you in the future, and think about where you want to be and how you want to do it. So just put your all into what you're doing now to achieve that.
I love it, man. After games, who's more honest? Is it your mom? Is it your dad? Who gives you the more honest feedback, do you feel?
Definitely my dad. My mom's always gonna be the one to come up, give me a hug, tell me I did great. My dad, he'll definitely come up to me and tell me some things I could have did different. But they're both very supportive.
I love it, man. I love it. Yeah, that's always good, man. I feel like that's always been, mom's there to support you, always have your confidence up, and then dad's here to give you like sometimes that hard truth. So
Like, yes,
I
sir.
love it. Let's talk about your sister as well. Alana, is it Alana? Am I saying that right?
Elena.
Elena. I'm sorry about that. Elena,
Yeah,
that's correct.
very
I
good.
know. Yeah, I see that she scored over 1,000 career points at Iowa High School.
Yeah.
That's absolutely amazing. How much did watching her success motivate you as well?
Definitely a lot because she was always I think she was 2 grades above me, so I was used to always go to her games. When I was in 6th grade, she was in middle school, so I'd go to those, and I ended up playing basketball, watching her into high school. Like it just like showed the legacy that I got to keep building behind my family because my dad did it first, then my sister. I was like, shoot, I can't let it drop off. So I just kept pushing, trying to be like her, trying to push, do the great things she did at O'Galley, and I just continued what she did.
Yeah, well, man, that's amazing. 1,000 points, man. Congratulations to her. That's a lot of points in in a career.
Yes,
Growing up,
sir.
who won the more competitions between the two of you? Okay,
It
that's
was
an
me.
easy answer.
I
Off
don't
top.
lose. I don't lose.
Love it, man. Right off the bat, I love it. Is she still competitive today with you? Like, are you guys still, pretty competitive together? And do you guys ever get into
Yeah.
basketball competitions? Like, who wins those?
Nah, we haven't played basketball in a minute, but when we used to play, I would always win. But we always got that competitive head to head always going on. Because my mom likes to do a bunch of for the holidays, she does a bunch of like game challenges. So we always go head to head. But I'm not gonna say I always win, but I win most of the time.
Love it, man. Love it. All right, man. Let's talk about your recruiting journey as well. At what point did you realize, major college football was becoming a reality for you?
Probably near the end of my freshman year, because I had always played baseball. I thought baseball was gonna be my route. I was like, yeah, I'm gonna go to the MLB. Like that was my goal. And then I ended up just balling. You know, I played linebacker, running back growing up. My coach put me at safety, and I got a pick first place. So I just started balling from there. Got a couple offers, and that's when I knew I was like, I could go far with this. So that's when me and my dad started taking it seriously and really putting the work for it.
Love it, man. Yeah, you mentioned you played baseball there. Is Oregon baseball career ever in the works for you? I know Bryce played a
Uh,
little football and baseball, but
whenever they're recruiting me, it was a thought. I was seriously thinking about it, but shoot, maybe in the future we'll figure it out.
all right, Duck fans, maybe stay tuned. We might have a little dual sport athlete here. Let's go. Love it, man. Speaking about Oregon as well, was Oregon ever one of your dream schools? Coming up, or did you have like other schools that you really watched? Growing up.
Yeah, well, because I'm from Florida, I've only known Florida State. That's all I've ever known. So I was a Florida State fan growing up. I really didn't know where Oregon was up until about starting my freshman and my middle school. So I didn't
Okay.
know a lot, but
That's awesome, man. Yeah, that's a crazy jump coming from Florida to Oregon, man. That's amazing. What kind of led you to that big jump? I know that's a big decision. How was your family talking to you about that? How was that jump coming all the way across the United States to Oregon for college?
it was not gonna lie, it's really easy, because the way that they do things here at Oregon, it's very family orientated. So I felt comfortable being here. Every visit I went to, I'd be like, okay, it's cool, but I want to go home. But when I came here, it was like, okay, mom and dad, y'all can leave me here. I'll stay here right now. But my parents felt comfortable with it. I loved it, like just the coaches, everybody here. So it really wasn't that hard from coming so far away.
Yeah, I love it, man. You mentioned the coaches as well. What was your first conversation with Dan Lanning? Is there like a certain assistant coach that you built a strong relationship with?
Yeah, definitely. My first conversation with Dan Lanning was my first time going up there, and it was crazy because when I first walked in, he was telling me things that I didn't think anybody knew. He was like, "Your birthday." He was telling me all my favorite things. Like that's crazy. Like they really did the research, and definitely Coach Hamp. My sophomore year, before I really knew a lot about Oregon, he came to the school, and the first thing he said to me was, "Give me your phone." He's like, all right. He was like, all right, now I'm gonna put in your phone, Coach Chris Hampton, your future coach. Now remember that. So when we start recruiting you seriously, you know who your coach is going to be. I was like, all right, cool, coach. And I just kept talking to him, and that was really cool. And ever since then, I've been really close to him.
Love it, man. Yeah, Oregon coaches, when they know they want somebody talented like yourself, man, they're gonna do their homework. They're gonna go try to get you, man, all the way across, even in Florida. That's amazing. That's amazing. So you grew up a big Florida State fan. You were watching Florida State. Did you watch the 2014 Florida State Oregon game?
Yeah, not at the time, but I remember going back and rewatching that game.
Yeah, okay, yeah, 100%. Yeah, that was a little while back, but yeah, Marcus Mariota, that was a big time game. I mean, Jameis Winston was doing his thing, won national championships there, so that was amazing in that time. Let's walk us through commitment day. How was that for you? I know that's always a big time day for you. Was there other schools involved as well? Like, were you close to going to a different school or anything like that? And what pulled Oregon over the top for you?
Yeah, well, Oregon for me it was always at the top. Since they were recruiting me, they were at the top. But when it came close to commitment, it wasn't really close. But I had a couple schools. Florida State tried really hard near the end, and it gave me something to think about. But it really wasn't like um, a chance, But Auburn, Penn State, they were all really trying at the end. But it really wasn't. It wasn't a hard decision. I knew where I needed to be, so I made the right decision.
I love it, man. And is there anything that really like separated Oregon there? Like, because you mentioned like Florida State. I mean, they're really close to you. Like, wouldn't that kind of be like a separator from Florida State to Oregon? What separated Oregon that made you came all the way here?
There was a couple, but probably the main ones was really just during my recruitment. A lot of coaches would be like, "We want to get you on campus. We don't think you're tall enough. We want to watch your height. See how things play out." But Oregon was my 11th offer, and ever since they offered me, they weren't worried about it at all. They would call me all the time, didn't ask me about it. Like it was just like they knew they wanted me because I was a baller, and definitely just the way they do things over here. Like they produce good DBs. My goal is to go to the league, and the way they train and they what's the word?
Philip?
They develop their players. Yeah, thank you. They develop their players
Yeah.
so well. Like I just know my goals, and I know Oregon's going to put me in the best position to go there.
100%. Yeah, it sounds like development is a big goal of yours. And, you see DBs in the league like Christian Gonzalez just killing it right now. I
Mhm.
mean, could definitely see, you stepping into a role like that one day.
Yes, yes, sir, definitely.
Yeah, 100%. That's gonna be awesome. Is there a certain moment during your recruitment where you knew like Oregon was for sure gonna be the school for you?
Yeah, well, whenever the coaches could start coming on campus and actually start talking to us our junior year, Coach Lanning came with Coach Hamp and Coach Tosh, and I remember I walked into the classroom and they were all sitting there and they were just talking to me like this is whenever they were telling me all the things about me and my family I didn't even know about. They were talking to me about how much they watched my film in the team in the coaches meetings and how much they really want me, and you could tell that it was real. Like it wasn't one of those coaches rah rah just talking about it to get you. Like it was they meant it. So that was really just a good feeling to know that they really wanted me and they wanted my family to be a big part of it because that was a big factor for me.
I love it, man. Yeah, that's a big jump, man. Now that you're an Oregon Duck and you're officially a Duck on campus, what surprised you the most arriving in Eugene?
I would say the change of scenery because like I'm from Florida, but really just how much goes into football. Like I feel like you watch it on TV and you're like, okay, yeah, they probably practice every day, but there's really so much more that goes into it, with the team bonding, like connection, like how much we really put into football and our time that we put into it that comes out on Saturdays. It's really just way different from high school.
Yeah, I mean, I was really interested to see you guys, you guys, because a lot of you guys are doing team meetings before even fall camp and stuff like that. So really bonding, getting together. I mean, that's an amazing thing you guys do. So that's awesome. I mean, with Xavier's got to actually get on a team meeting here pretty soon. So we're gonna ask you a few more, and we'll get you on your way. Okay.
All right, yes, sir.
Perfect, perfect, man. And what's like the biggest adjustment do you feel? Because I know high school to college football is a big jump there. What's the biggest adjustment so far for you?
Definitely the playbook. Go in high school, it wasn't too complex because I was just more athletic than everybody else. Like they would tell me the coverage, I'll be like, all right, I'm just gonna go out there, watch the quarterback, go get the ball. Here, we have a whole bunch of plays for each coverage. Like you gotta know what you're doing. But it was rough at first, but now I'm starting to get in it. It really helped me learn football more. I've been learning football more and more, making it faster and easier for me to play. But that was definitely the biggest adjustment.
Okay, yeah, developing the playbook and stuff like that. That's awesome. Is there any veteran defensive backs that have helped you the most? Developing the playbook and just adjusting while on campus.
Yeah, definitely. All the older guys are really good with helping us all out, but the main ones is probably Zach Grisham and Coy Purge. They definitely took me under their wing when I first got here. They know football so well, and I just surround myself with them as much as possible because I know you are who you be around. So if I'm around them, probably gonna learn something. They just pour into me, teach me their knowledge, and it's great.
Yeah, definitely great guys to learn from there. 100%. Do you speaking about the team as a whole? Who's impressed you the most on the team so far?
There's a lot. On the offensive side, I think Strap and Hudson, they're both just so shifty. Having to come down in the slot and guard them is tough. It's hard, but it challenges, gets us better every day. And on the defensive side, everybody, we're all dogs, but probably Zach, another one. Zach's a sleeper. You don't really think about him a lot because he didn't get a lot of playing time, but the way he's been practicing and been in the playbook and all that stuff, it's going to be a good year for him.
Yeah, I've seen him make a few plays. Yeah, 100%. Yeah, I'm excited, man. Don't Dan Lanning's definitely known for his culture. What is one thing he emphasizes every single day, would you say?
Definitely connection. It's not about who's the best team. It's about who's the. What does he say? Thinking there's a saying that he says, and I know it. But really, just having to be a team. Like you can have as much talent in the world, but if you're not connected, not playing together, you're not going to be able to do anything. So really, just being a team as one whole and getting through it.
100%. Yeah, building that team chemistry, man. It's like 2K, man. You got the option. Which choice do you want to make? You can build that team
Yes, sir.
chemistry on the game. 100%, man. I love it. For your freshman season, you got a big season coming up. What's your goals heading into the season for yourself for this season?
Yeah, that's definitely a good one. I definitely see myself. I want to. I don't want to set too high expectations because I know how it is in college, but I definitely want to go in there, get some playing time, get in the rotation, just really learn as much as I can my first year because I know we have a bunch of good older guys to learn from.
Love it, man. Yeah, I definitely want to see. I always like seeing freshmen play, man. I always love seeing the new guys because we never got to see you play really before in a game. So when you guys step on and make plays, it's so exciting.
Yes,
What
sir.
what should Oregon fans expect when they finally get to see you play? When you get on the field and then you get your opportunity, what should they expect to see?
Let's just see a dog. I'm gonna go as hard as I can every play. I'm not the biggest, so I got to be more physical and faster than everybody else. So I'm gonna give it 110% every time and be where the ball's at every time.
I love it, man. I love it. All right, man. So this is kind of a fun one that I like to do. So this is a thing, like first thing that comes to mind. I'm just gonna ask you a question and just give me like your top of the head answer to kind of wrap up this interview here.
All right,
Um,
yes, sir.
all right, got you. So let's go your best defensive back in college football.
That all time or just right now?
Let's go right now. Let's go right now.
Right now, Quay Perch.
Corey Paris, let's go. I love that answer.
Oh boy.
Love it. How about hardest player you ever covered defensively?
Mm. Probably Nick. Evan Stewart. Evan Stewart. First day going Evan Stewart was not fun.
I bet, man. Yeah, I'm excited to see Evan Stewart back coming off an injury, man. I'm super hyped, man. Okay, let's go here. The loudest stadium you ever played in.
Loudest stadium I've ever. Bullshoot. Austin Stadium.
Let's
Austin
go.
Stadium. Spring game.
100%. 100%. Yeah, the spring game, man, those get loud, man, but just wait. Just wait. The season's coming soon.
Yes, sir.
100%. How about funniest teammate?
Funniest teammate. We got so many. We have a whole bunch of trolls, but I'll probably go with Davon Benjamin.
Okay, Devon Benjamin. Yeah,
Dave
I gotta
Davon's
meet
a
him.
troll.
Yeah, 100%. I gotta see him. Dude, I seen the clip of Jamari Johnson talking about Dante farts in the huddle.
Yeah,
Oh my god.
we got a whole bunch of trolls on the team.
That's hilarious. That's hilarious. How about this? How about one Oregon player that fans are sleeping on?
Mm. Oof, that's tough. I feel like let's go let's go Jerry Mixon. I feel like Jerry's gonna have a really good
Yeah,
year this
man.
year.
Yeah, I'm excited for Jerry 100%. Yeah, he's definitely gonna have to step up with Bryce being gone. You know, Bryce was our
Yeah,
leading
yes, sir.
tackler the last 2 seasons, so that's gonna be interesting. Um, Very excited to see that. I have an answer for that one. I was gonna say Xavier Lherisse, baby, stop sleeping. Let's go.
No, facts, facts.
100%, man. What's one word to describe Dan Lanning?
One word. I would say the man, but that's two. So I'm gonna say go.
Okay,
Go.
yeah, 100%. Yeah, the GOAT. Love it. All right, man. So when your season is all said and done, we'll kind of end that series there. That was fun. Just looking ahead, 4 years from now, what do you hope Oregon fans say about like Xavier Larice?
Really just he wasn't the biggest, but he made the biggest presence on the field. I want to be that guy that's known for everywhere. Every time he played, other teams were game planning around him because he just does his job and he does it the best he can.
I love it, man. Yeah, 100%. What would you like say your game mimics? Like replicates your game as like give us a good example of who you think like plays just like you.
Definitely Buda Baker or the Honey Badger. I got compared to him a lot
Oh
in high
yeah.
school.
100%. Yeah, I love that. Yeah, yeah. Do you know Tyron Matthew? Tyron Matthews was the Honey Badger. Is that who you're referencing, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, yes, sir.
100%. Yeah, 100%. Yeah, I love that guy, man. So yeah, if you could bring the same as that, let's go. Let's go.
Yes, sir. Let's do it.
100%. Oregon's. It's thrown out there pretty obviously. Oregon's never won a national championship. What would that mean to you being on a team that brings in the national championship?
It means so much, because I never won a high school championship. It would have been the first in my high school's career. So I feel like could have made history there. But knowing that I can come here and have a chance to be on the team, first ever national championship for Oregon, and just that's history. Like that's just insane to think about. It means a lot.
100%, man. Yeah, I've always said it. Whatever team wins that natty, bro, it's gonna be epic, bro. The streets of Eugene gonna go crazy, man.
Yes,
100%.
sir.
Love it. What's one promise you can make to Duck Nation?
I'm gonna give it my all every time. I'm gonna give my 100% as much as I can.
Love it, man. Xavier, man, I really appreciate your time, man. I know you got a meeting to go to, so I really appreciate you coming on, man. Getting Duck fans to get to know you. What Duck fans get to know this guy, man. He's gonna be super talented. He's gonna be making plays, man. He's one of those freshmen I have my eye on. So super excited. Appreciate you, Xavier, man. I know you got to get out of here. So go Ducks. Where can Duck fans follow you? By the way, go ahead and shout out your social medias and stuff like that.
Yeah, you can follow me on Instagram. It's Xavier L21, and then TikTok. It should just be Xavier Lherisse 21.
All right, man. Yeah, appreciate you, bro. Yeah, I just followed you on TikTok today. I had you on Instagram the whole time. Didn't know you had a
Yeah, yes,
TikTok,
sir.
so I'm on there. So, man, Duck fans, you guys do the same. Go ahead and follow Xavier on Instagram and TikTok, man. All right, bro.
Yes, sir.
Appreciate you, man. Go Ducks. Kill it on the field, man. I'll be watching you, man.
Yes, sir. Appreciate it.
Yeah, appreciate you. Have a great day.
You too.
All right, man. That was awesome, chat. Got to meet Xavier Lherisse. He comes from a big time athletic family, man. His father coaches kids out there, so him having a son, you knew he was going to be a big time athlete. His mom is holding it down for the family, making sacrifices, motivating him, giving him the feedback he needs. His sister, he also has a brother that we didn't really talk about, but man, I had to fit enough in there for a good interview. But man, it was amazing, man. His sister, 1,000 points. Man, that kid's gonna be great. That kid is going to be great, man. Yeah, he's gonna be a dog, bro. No doubt, man. With that being said, man, let's go ahead and continue our 2025 rewatch series, man. We got Iowa, Oregon at Iowa. This was a rainy, ugly game, man. Defensive game, but Oregon pulled away last second with a beautiful Dante Moore to Malik Benson throw. We're going to relive every moment of this game, man. Let's go ahead and get right into it.
Last 23 in November. They know how to win in November, but this is an opponent that maybe is a step above some of the others. Atticus Sappington to kick. They'll try to keep it out of Caden Weegen's hands, but they can't. Weegen from a yard deep. He's already taken one coast to coast this year. He gets out across the 20 to
We were told that this guy was going to be scary.
As we check in with Jenny Dell.
We were told this guy's going to be scary.
Take a look at this weather. I mean, this is just beautiful down here in Iowa City. This is football weather. Both coaches telling me no excuses when it comes to this game. Dan Lanning said the focus is on ball security. He said, yeah, we're going to try and throw it, but they have to be high percentage passes. Now, Kirk Ferentz laughed. He said, I wish it was actually snowing. Me too, coach. He told me today is all about concentration. Guys, it is cold. It is wet. This is going to be a physical game.
Yeah, this was
really
a straight up
to be an
Big
old
Ten football game.
Well, Jenny, we tell you to
there was a lot of
stay
these
warm
games
and
last
stay
year,
dry,
man.
but we're way past
Like,
that
I noticed,
right
man, there
now.
was a bunch of ugly games last year.
Iowa comes out. Kamari Moulton, the tailback, with Mark Gronowski at the controls in the shotgun. And it's Moulton about a yard, and that's it. Mark Gronowski, the winningest quarterback in college football. 55 career wins. Does more with his legs than his arm. With 11 touchdowns rushing already this season.
But his legs, though, for this Iowa offense, even if he doesn't do it, Oregon must be aware of it, and that opens up things for the tailback.
Bro, I had us losing this game too, bro. I remember the prediction I made. I was like, I think Iowa was going to get us, man. I just, the weather, the way it was looking, and the injuries stacking up, I was like, I don't know, man.
And it'll bring up third down.
We ended up pulling it off. But we were that close from losing it, man. It's not easy to play at Iowa. It's really not.
Of the defense of the Ducks. Third down and
it's surprisingly
six.
a tough place
Iowa
to play.
about 45% on their third down conversions on the year. And we'll see if Gronowski's going to put it up here for the first time. The Ducks almost jump off the right side. They get back in time. Four-man rush. Gronowski rolls, throws, incomplete. Intended for Jacob Gill, and it'll be a punting situation on the opening series.
Well, you can see offensive coordinator Tim Lesser's
yeah, bro,
respect
Iowa's no
for
joke.
this Oregon
Iowa's
pass
no
rush.
joke.
Rolls his quarterback out, has an open throw here, just misses it.
That Gronkowski guy, bro,
inside.
sucks.
That was a
that dude fucking
football.
sucks, dude.
Kennedy right
I
there,
thought that guy was
22,
going to be actually a lot better,
going
but
to give
that
up the
guy's trash.
completion. Not a good throw.
Reese Dakin will come in to punt for the Hawkeyes. Gary Bryant is back deep for the Ducks. High snap.
Ooh.
He got a hold of it and partially blocked, I think.
Let's go.
Goes off the side and out of bounds around the 49-yard line.
That was
The snap was high, and then he trailed it to his right. I thought McClellan got a piece of it.
I thought Dakin did a great catch, maybe the catch of the game for Iowa right here. Let's see if that isn't the best catch of the game as it goes on. And he had to angle it because it could have been blocked. Nice catch.
And the great rush coming around, and he didn't touch it.
No, but he had to avoid it, didn't he?
Yep. Well, this is good field position for Oregon to start things off. Dante Moore with Noah Whittington in the backfield. They'll work it from their own 48-yard line on the first snap. And Moore throws to the outside, incomplete, intended for Jeremiah McClellan. As we take a look at the quarterback, Dante Moore for Oregon.
Yeah, bro.
He has really been sensational.
Yeah,
so
bro.
far
This
this
weather
year.
at Iowa
I'd be
was
telling you as a
insane.
quarterback
I didn't go to this
coaches,
game.
You got some
but
missing parts.
I could just
okay?
tell how
Do
cold,
not try to
windy,
do it
and
all
rainy it was.
yourself.
It was like,
Run the game plan, stay
These are the type of
calm,
games I
the
don't
big
want
plays
to
will
ever
come.
play in. Yeah, McClellan's going to be a stud,
Four
bro.
receivers set
Facts.
for Moore.
Cannot wait to see what he does this year. This is
And
what
he's
a
gonna
game where
flare it
he
out.
really
Whittington
came into
in and
himself.
out of
Same
his
with
hand,
Washington.
almost
Oh
picked
my
off
goodness, bro.
On the ricochet.
Jeez.
Back there by TJ Hall.
Yeah, Iowa's proud, bro.
Play
They can
was
get
an
rowdy. They can get
RPO
loud now.
where Moore read it and went to the numbers to the outside. This play was a call all the way. That was a one-man pass route. They figured it was a safe one, but it looks like every throw out here might be
This shit
tough.
gets me hyped up.
think
Listen
so.
to this,
You see
man.
Hall going to
Hyped
the
up for the
deck.
season, man.
One hop before he could get his hands on it. Third down.
Let's
and
go,
10.
Ducks. Let's go.
Moore now trying to be heard by his offense, and they relay from one lineman to the other as he drops to throw on third down. Fires in the seam, incomplete.
Oh, man. Missed him.
Look at that Iowa defense right there. They're in the zone. All eyes are reading the quarterback's eyes, trying to make it a tough throw.
Why are they doing the
every
Gator
throw
chop?
has to
What
be
was
a
that?
challenge. And they do it. That was just over
You
the
went
head
Florida?
of Lutmer that time. He dropped the slot receiver, and he was ready for it. That was a dangerous throw.
Through Lutmer's hands, and then Hall on the coverage behind. And it's time to punt for James Ferguson Reynolds. Try to keep it also away from Caden Weegan. And he will as it goes to the end zone. We'll bring it out to the 20-yard line. So both teams with a series on offense. Both teams had to punt after 3 downs. Just a couple minutes into the game. And the rain in Iowa City. No score.
Yeah, man. This was an ugly defensive game, man, but we
here
pulled
the first
through.
couple of minutes
We pulled through
in Iowa
with
City.
Dante Moore, man.
Second offensive possession for the Hawkeyes. They'll work from the 20-yard line.
You know, as bad as the weather is with the rain and kind of a little bit cold, not bad cold, the wind doesn't seem that bad out here. Seems kind of breezy, but not bad.
I don't know about you, but I've got ice in my water bottle. and although I don't mind things on the rocks occasionally,
Exactly,
I'm not
that's
sure about
later.
my water.
That's later.
He's funny.
Here's Gronowski. Got about 5. Jenny?
Yeah, Garrett is spot on with that. It is not windy whatsoever down here. Coming into the game, it said the wind was supposed to be up to 10 miles per hour, but so far, so good down here, guys.
Yep. When I played here, it was a while ago, they didn't have those 2 end zone stands to block it. It was somewhat of a wind tunnel.
That's right. The extra seating has helped the wind in here a little bit. Center judge trying to keep a dry ball, I should say, out there as long as he possibly can. And it's second down and 6. The pitch to Moulton. Kamari Moulton bangs into his own blockers and gets a first down. It's our first down of the ball game.
Well, that's the matchup that you really want to watch here. When Iowa plays football, these guys up front, they're the veterans. They're the ones that have to handle that defensive line.
Iowa always got a really good offensive line.
We saw him
Bryce
a couple
Betcher
weeks
missed that
ago.
tackle.
They run off his
Slipped.
blocks, the way he combos.
I like their
the way
helmets,
he
man. The
starts
American
to
flag
play.
helmets, those are
one of the
pretty
best in the
tight.
country.
Logan 2 weeks ago was the first guy to go
But yeah,
lift
man,
Floyd of Rosedale, the
their
trophy
O-line
after the
is
trouncing
really
of the
good.
Gophers.
But
He
these are
said,
the
"Yeah,
type
I
of
lifted it
O-lines
up,
you'll
but I
see in
gave
the
it
college
away
football
pretty quick.
playoff,
That
too.
was
I mean,
heavier than I
Iowa's not a
thought it
college football
was.
playoff team, but their O-line
First down at the
is
31.
some college football playoff caliber. That's the best part of their team right there. I mean, just look at them move our D-line right there. Get to the second level with the linebackers.
36.
Ness, you know how we talked about how Gronowski can give an extra weapon, but they also use Weegan to kind of mesmerize that defense with his movement, and watch Gronowski fake the screen afterwards. They're trying to get that Oregon defense to loosen up. For years, when you played Iowa, you just had to zero in on that tailback.
Right.
It's different now.
Yeah, they were telling, watch out for that guy. That guy didn't do nothing.
Offense, defense,
Wetchin,
special teams.
whatever his name is.
And they
Weird-ass last name.
try to find new ways to get him the ball every week for Tim Lester, their offensive coordinator. 2nd down and 5.
Get in there, get in there.
Got a nice
Ow.
block.
Nice pursuit.
And about
There we
3
go.
yards.
Yeah, that's
All right,
that
third
type
down.
of pursuit.
Here we
that
go.
the
This is where you
speed
gotta-
of
this is where you gotta get a push.
Oregon's defense,
This is where you gotta get a
the tacklers
push
they
right
have
here.
in the secondary, 2 great hitters, Kennedy and Flowers, 21-22. Those guys make a lot of play in a close.
See, they said Oregon couldn't win a Big Ten football game. They said Oregon couldn't win a Big Ten style football game.
An All-American season his first year, and over
What
100
we do,
tackles for
man.
the Boilermakers
What
last
we
year,
do.
and
We
now
went
one
out
of
there in the
leaders
Midwest
of their secondary,
in your
number
ugly
31
weather
back there.
in November.
Yeah, here's where the quarterback becomes a
Did
player
our
in this
thing,
one.
man.
3rd and short.
3rd and 2, come on.
Ducks with 6.
Get in there, get in there, get in there.
Gronowski might
Let's go.
surprise him a little by
Absolutely.
throwing.
Kind of a surprising call there. I thought for sure it would be a run fake with the quarterback running the ball.
Good
That's
D,
a tough
man.
throw. When it's 3rd and short and you're throwing the ball at the sticks, the defense is very aggressive. It
just a
almost
bad
has to be a
throw.
perfect throw.
From our AT&T pylon cam, it was not a perfect throw. Low, not catchable for Jacob Gill, and that means
That
it's
dude
time to
sucks,
punt again.
bro.
Yeah, and Aaron
Their
Flowers
quarterback
did a good
sucks.
job forcing a perfect throw with his aggressive play.
Reese Dakin, who had to handle the
Oh,
high
no,
snap, and this one's worse.
I
This
remember
one's going
this.
all the way back to the goal line. He's trying to kick it out of bounds, and the
Iowa
flag
can't do
flies
nothing.
in the end zone.
Iowa
He tried to
can't
snap it
run,
with his
pass,
hand, but he
or
missed
punt.
it. And then he kicked it. But the safety is probably the best thing that could happen to Iowa
Oh,
on this
man.
Yep,
Their
that would've been a
coach is like,
touchdown.
bro, we need a new
He didn't
snapper.
at least get to it.
Snappers
play. He
running
got the
10
last
laps
one, but
in
he had
practice,
no
man.
chance
What was
on
that?
this one.
Yeah.
Woo! Buddy, who are you snapping to? The first
Had
row?
to chase it down and then try to get
Damn.
his left foot on
He's
it. Kicked
very
it out.
lucky
Damn,
he got his
son.
left foot on it because he missed
Gotta
it.
hit that
and
Friday.
then 2 swipes at it to get it out.
He snapped that thing. I said,
Jeff Cervinsky is our referee as you see the flag behind him in the end
There's
zone.
a big discussion here.
Yeah,
Maybe
bro.
Gene could
Facts.
tell us, is there anything we're missing about this
this
call?
game was crazy. This game was crazy. Look at that thing fly.
Gene,
That
are we
thing flew
missing
like a
something
jet
here? They
over his
couldn't
head.
bring this back, could they? He bats it at
Can't
the
run,
1
pass,
yard line.
or punt. That's crazy.
He bats it at the 1. Does it go back to the 1?
What they're looking at, Gary, now is illegal batting is not a loss of down. You have an illegal bat at the 1 yard line. So they would replay. I think what he's looking at now is potential options. You can see clearly here that there's a bat, that he's taking it into the end zone. Let's see what the referee has to say on it.
Illegal kicking. Kicking team number 9. The results of the play is a safety.
That was what we anticipated when we saw it the first time.
Exactly. I thought perhaps, maybe because he batted it, they would put the ball at the 1 and make them try to take the punt, and then it would be up to Oregon to decide where they wanted the safety or
Let's
a
go,
replay
man.
of the down. I'm not sure.
Well, one bad snap, one that was worse. The Ducks lead by 2. Now, Reese Dakin, the Melbourne, Australia native, is going, I didn't know this if I couldn't kick it.
Yeah.
I can't catch it.
We
Yeah,
didn't know
bro.
either, but I think right now,
That
for
was so
Iowa,
bad.
he's the leading candidate for MVP of the
Yes,
game.
he
He
is.
might have saved 2 touchdowns so far in the game.
Yep. Well, he took the high snap and got rid of a punt. That time, not so much.
I mean, it could be 14-0, and it's 2-0.
Bryant Worrell, the long snapper. We told you the weather conditions would have an impact on the game probably, and those 2 snaps kind of tell that story. So you can punt or kick off on a free kick. In this case, it's going to be a kick from Drew Stevens. And a one hopper to Noah Whittington. Whittington trying to get outside. Special teams won't let him.
I mean, that's as good a situation that Iowa could have lived with right there.
A lot of starters missing for the Ducks offense, Jenny.
Yeah, let me roll through these. So wide receiver Decorian Moore, he tweaked something earlier this week in practice. I'm told it's a non-contact injury. Right tackle Alex Harkey rolled his ankle in practice. And tight end Kenyon Zadik, he's been battling something for the last few weeks. We saw him trying to warm up pregame. I'm told he was begging to play in this game, but Coach Lanning and the medical staff, they would not allow it, trying to protect him, guys.
That's his two favorite receivers, Decorian Moore, the freshman, and Kenyon Zadik, the all-conference tight end. So that's two big missing pieces, so they'll try to run it. And
there we go.
Do well on
Good
this
run
one.
right there.
Whittington got about 8.
Yeah, good formation and good call by offensive coordinator Will Stein, running the counter into the sideline this time, bring the tight end around, and the only player there for Iowa is T.J. Hall, the small corner, to take it on.
Whittington has got the first down. Players to watch going this way for the Ducks. Jordan Davis, 10 rushing touchdowns already on the season. And Xavier Wampa in the secondary, one of the leaders back there for the Iowa defensive, Phil Parker. You know, it probably helped the Ducks that they played Wisconsin 2 weeks ago in terrible conditions.
Exactly, but I mean, they get a lot of rain there anyway.
Yeah, bro.
They probably used to it.
They had two guys basically rush for 100 yards each in that game.
Us Ducks can claim some rain, bro. Even though it never rains in Autzen Stadium.
Whittington,
good hit.
Big collision right at midfield.
Oh, baby.
Xavier Wampa, who I just mentioned.
I really believe that is the big challenge for this Oregon team that Dan Lanning presented to his football team. They were sick and tired of hearing how Indiana out-physical them.
Yep.
Now they come into this game, and all we hear about all week is how physical Iowa is. I bet he looked right at that offensive line and said, show me something.
They did. On the last couple of snaps, let's see what they do here, and they did it again. And Whittington, the veteran,
let's go, baby,
has a first down.
Yeah, he actually pushed the Iowa defender right by it, and Whittington makes a great cut up front. Watch the push past the line, and then Whittington goes behind the block on the play. Actually, on that play was Denoris Wilson, the new player in there for Harkey on the play. A nice play by the substitute at right tackle.
No doubt.
Denoris Wilson, good job.
Military Appreciation Day here at Kinnick
My boy
Stadium.
Denoris Wilson.
2-0 Oregon.
That's somebody who might step up this year, man.
We'll
We'll see.
the first quarter. From the 42-yard line.
Ooh.
This one's Dier Hill, one of the young backs. You know, they talk about the young backs, and they are a couple of good ones. And Jordan Davison and Dier Hill. But Noah Whittington, the old man,
facts,
the 6-year guy, still
we
getting
put
it
in
done
like
too.
how many of these, bro? These games are crazy.
Football. You need up front, throw them away, and then get up there and make the play.
Play action. Dante Moore loads, fires, and a strike at the 20-yard line to Gary Bryant.
This is why this Oregon team has so many explosive plays. This is only a two-man route, three-man backfield, but everybody stays in the block. Only two people to go to. They get man coverage, and as stated by Mr. Nestler, a perfect throw.
22-yard
bro.
pickup right on the money.
It's like I might tear my ACL going down these stairs.
And he was shaken up on the play.
They call me ACL tear.
Well, they don't need that.
No, they're running out of receivers.
Well, if you think about this Oregon team from a year ago,
Jeez,
because
man.
Kenyon Zadik is out, the top 6 receivers from a year ago are not playing in this game today.
Evan Stewart hasn't played all year, and that
Yes.
doesn't help either. And that is not a good look for the Ducks offense. We'll be right back.
Gary Bryant Jr. is hurt now.
Game
Oh my
so
goodness.
far. Dante Moore to Gary Bryant, and getting tackled after a 22-yard gain. And the result, unfortunately, after that catch was this. In a depleted receiving core. And
Jeez.
the Ducks are down another guy.
Oh my goodness, man.
Not surprising to everybody, Oregon is third in the country in explosive plays. You measure that by plus 20. They've had 61, that's 62.
And they're in the red zone at the 18-yard line. 7th play of the drive for Dan Lanning's Oregon offense. Jordan Davison, the tailback, and he's going to be dropped. Well, it's Dante Moore on the keeper, and he's dropped for a loss of a yard.
I think that was Llewellyn again, wasn't it?
Yeah,
Number
it was.
48. Playmaker, I'll tell you that. This time I believe he's on this side, flopping to the other side of the line of scrimmage. If he's not, he made a great play. No, he comes from the back door.
Come on, man. I gotta be better than that.
Tackle for loss on the season, which leads the Hawkeyes.
He's really out-quicking right now Janoris Wilson, number 78. They're having a little problem over there. Oregon.
Yeah, man. Come on, Janoris, man.
Second down at 11. They'll keep it on the ground.
Oh,
Maybe a yard. That's about it.
let's see. What the hell, bro? It's just shoved him
And he's
again.
brought down by Carson
Throw the
Shire.
flag. Throw the
And it's
flag.
third down. So that Iowa defense stiffening here after giving up that 22-yard pass play.
Let's see how Phil Parker, defensive coordinator, how aggressive he is on this third down play. Against Indiana, they blitzed all game. Finally got burned at the end of the game. Let's see what they're going to do now. It looks man-to-man.
Cooper Perry in the lineup as a wide receiver with Gary Bryant out with that injury. And there's that right tackle thinking about Llewellyn, and he took an extra step.
Absolutely. You get beat across your face.
Offense number
Come on, buddy.
78.
Lock in, buddy.
Still third down.
Llewellyn has beat him twice. One time, he threw him away and made the tackle. Then he beats him across his face for a backdoor tackle. And this time, as you said, he's going, I got to get off faster. I got to get off faster.
And what he did was forced a longer third down for his quarterback.
Come on, Janoris. Lock in, buddy.
They need to get all the way to the 8-yard line for a first down.
Yeah, I don't think Parker is going to blitz now because at 3rd and 15, they're going to drop. This guy's going to go to the middle.
Dante
I knew
Moore
that.
fires end zone.
No.
Intercepted. Picked off in the end zone
Shit.
by Deshaun Lee. And Phil Parker's defense comes up with the play.
Damn, now we don't even get a field goal.
Deshaun Lee, who saved the touchdown with the tackle, this time reacts from the outside on this play.
See, next time Dante got to learn from this. Just take a check down, bro. You're in field goal range. You don't need to force it to the end zone.
And come in and get that slightly
man.
overthrown ball. Remember,
You just got to take a
that
check
ball
down,
was
brother.
to Cooper Perry, a true freshman.
Right.
That's what happens when you have injuries.
That's what happens when you have injuries. Yeah, Cooper Perry went to
A
Cal.
guy like him kind of
was
reminds
actually,
Harry and I of a guy
a
that's now
decent
50
pickup,
years
man.
old. I cannot believe it.
Kind of sad he
But
left.
man, could he get it done. Tim Dwight in his day, he was part of 29 wins for the Hawkeyes, went on to a successful career in the NFL, and he was a dangerous return man. And Caden Weegan told us yesterday, he said, yep,
Tim
and
Dwight?
I talk all the time. He gives me tips. So
Yeah.
he's doing
Caden
something right
Weegan?
because this is what he's done this year.
Exactly. And if you know Tim Dwight, he's probably watching this game with dumbbells, doing his bicep curls, right?
Exactly. He was a little bit stockier, but he could move, and so can Weegan, and he's in motion right here. They fake it to him on the end around. The lob is no
Nice.
good.
Good
and incomplete,
defense.
Intended for Moulton.
Good defense.
And we get an update from Adam Zucker and a Heisman watch in New York.
And Ness, it's Fernando having his Heisman.
Bro, I remember
Goes a
watching this
moment,
game,
the
bro.
Indiana starter, Omar Cooper
I remember seeing that
Jr.,
catch and just being
and
like,
they
wow.
overcome Penn State late.
I thought they were about to
by
lose to
a
Penn State.
toe. Mendoza and Julian Sayin from Ohio State, the two leading candidates entering the day, and both victorious.
And that one has got to be up for catch of the year so far. Unbelievable catch in the back of the end zone.
Julian
As Zuck said,
Noodle
by a
Arm
toe.
saying.
Second down at 10 for the
Julian
20.
Noodle Arm saying.
Pitch, Kamari Moulton. He's hitting the backfield, but spins his way for 3 or 4.
Mark Gronowski is struggling throwing the ball early. Tim Lester tried to give him an easy one, a layup. And watch him pull the string on this one. Afterwards, he kind of does his throwing
Oh,
motion.
man.
He is
That
struggling
was just
right
Mark.
now. If I
That was
was
just
Lester, I would
Gronkowski's
try
ass
to
self
run him, get
throwing
him
that.
hit
That wasn't
a
even us
few
tipping it. I
times.
thought we
Get the
tipped
juices
it.
Juices
Get the
flowing.
juices
Yeah.
flowing because
He just
is
noodle-armed
playing
it.
nervous right now.
Noodle Arm.
And there's not a good play on 3rd down and 7 for Nervous.
I might think of even quarterback draw right now. I don't need another mistake.
Oregon thinking about a blitz. They're going to bring an extra guy. There goes the run Gary called, and there goes the first down. And now the juices
That was a good
maybe
play
will
call.
start to flow.
Yeah,
I don't think Oregon was expecting that.
I expected that if I was going to win this football game, Gronowski would have to get at least 15 rush attempts in this game. Oregon has not faced a mobile quarterback all year.
That was a good play by the offensive line there, too.
Like Will Howard.
Took our linebackers and just shoved them back.
Made last year for Ohio State with his legs in key spots just like that.
Patterson in at the tailback spot now as Gronowski's under center on first down from the 31.
Facts, bro.
And he'll get the carry. Patterson.
I can't wait to play Ohio again. We need our revenge, bro.
Close to the 36.
That Rose Bowl.
Watch
I've been hearing enough about it. I've been hearing enough about it. It's time to get our revenge.
Defensive line right here, okay?
It's time to talk about something new.
And Iowa says, yeah, that's what we do. I mean, we don't care. I mean, we've been playing against 8-man fronts here for 20 years.
At least. Second down and 5 coming up as Jazzy and Patterson got 5. He'll stay in there at the tailback spot. Everybody in tight receiver-wise on the right side of Gronowski. Now it's Weegan on the move, but it's Patterson again. And he's got another first down.
Yeah, nice tackle.
Tiedemann came up and made the stop, but not before he crossed the line, and they'll move the chains.
It's really hard in a football game like this, at least it is for me, to show you the intricacies of the run game that Iowa does. It's not just wide zone or inside run. There's the mid zone, there's the bootleg, there's the gap. I mean, they got
Iowa does
in their
some
run
like boring ass
that
shit,
looks
but
like
let me
it's
tell
just
you,
3 yards in a
they
cloud
do
of
it
dust,
so well.
but it's sophisticated.
Like their
the way they
O-line
block.
was like,
In
man,
that case,
the
just
way they
aim
open
for
up
the
holes
tight end
is
on
really
that
good.
side and
Their
That works.
O-line
That
was
works.
very, very good.
Moulton back in there.
Their quarterback is just trash, bro.
2 tight end set. He gets the pitch. And right now Iowa is just saying, we're going to follow our O-line because over the years they've had guys like this. And they've had games like this. They're some of the best ones.
You want
Now
some
they got an
corn-fed
offensive
boys
line
from the
that's
Midwest?
more award-worthy
Go play
right
Iowa.
now.
It's funny, Logan Jones was saying I came in against Linderbaum,
Straight up.
and I was a nose tackle at first, and he really kicked my butt for 2 years on the scout team. He said, I was like, I'm ready to move to center. Do that. That looks like fun. Oh, they collided.
Let's go, baby.
He's going to lose yardage.
I really think this is on the quarterback again. He snapped the ball too early. The motion did not get across. Watch. You have to be patient with the motion.
Trash. That offense is trash.
I think he snapped it before
that
he could clear
from the
on the play. Watch what happens. He loses his outfit. He has no one to throw the ball to. That was going to go to Weegan. Negative play.
And Tuioti gets the sack.
Oh, dumb as hell.
That was just a miss by the quarterback right there. He should have let Weegan get more across the formation.
And this is a play that Iowa's probably not built for. 3rd down at 14. Gronowski has plenty of time. He's running out of it. Tuioti giving chase. Trying to square his body to throw, and it's to the sideline. That is 4th down.
Tuioti was on the play, lined up in a linebacker position right here, and he rushes in. It's handled pretty well by this Iowa offensive line. They push him wide, but no one's open early, and really a good job in the secondary.
Good pressure by Tuioti.
Most of all, a coverage and completion there.
So time to punt. And Malik Benson's going to have to be the return guy now.
Well, the first
out.
return guy is going to be the punt catching the snap.
Yeah, that's right. But for the Ducks, it's their backup punt returner. And he's going to call a fair catch and take it around the 17-yard line.
All right, both guys did their job.
They did.
Caught the snap, made the punt, and caught the punt.
46 seconds remaining in the first quarter in a pitcher's duel. 2-0 Oregon. This CBS Monday, your favorite team of FBI agents is back with high-stakes, action-packed cases. Don't miss an all-new episode of FBI Monday at 9, 8 Central.
It's funny, the last time we did Oregon, we come in there after the Penn State win, as you see the injury right there.
He's heading to the locker room.
Didn't want that, into the locker room. They came in, they were so confident. They had that big win at the whiteout, and Iowa shocked this football team, I think. Today might change that vibe for the football team if they could pull this win off.
And weaving is Whittington. And he got it out to the 24-yard line. was going to say, we'll talk about the freshman backs of Oregon, and they are very talented. But this guy, 2 years at Western Kentucky, now in his 4th year at Oregon. I might be the old man of the group, but I can still do this.
Let's go.
And that's more that new look. I think the way they've changed the most since the beginning of the year is they're willing to play physical run football now. A healthy Noah Whittington's a big difference.
He stays in there on 2nd down and 3 in what should be the final play of the quarter. And they give it to him again, and he might have backed his way to a first down as we played 15.
First
Well,
down.
a lot happened for 2 points.
That's for sure. A lot of action, not a lot on the scoreboard. End of the first quarter, and you know what that means if you're in Iowa. One of the great traditions. It's been voted, I guess, the greatest tradition in college football, and that's the
Wave
Iowa
at the
wave
kids.
to the kids
Wave
over
at the
Children's
kids.
Hospital.
Yeah, this is cool. I like that tradition, man. That's pretty cool. Wave at the kids. I like that Iowa tradition, man. Hello, kids.
Quarterback numbers, neither one is
You get to
lighting
see
it up
Oregon
so far.
beat your
I had a
team.
little note for myself that the 2 quarterbacks do their left hand better than people think. Dante Moore runs a little better than he's given credit, and Gronowski throws a little better. I raced that off my board right now so far. So far.
Cross that one off.
I'm going to cross that off.
Through a quarter anyway.
Yes.
First down, Ducks from the 28. On the ground is Davison. And right now they're just grounding it out here.
How about this Oregon team playing a little Iowa Hawkeye football? They bring in the fullback for the isolation play. We have to play physical football, they say. And they're going to bring in Jordan Davison and the fullback, Zach Grace.
Nice.
That worked pretty well.
They might try that again.
Part tight end, part fullback, 44.
And now they've got both Hill and Davison, the 2 freshmen in the backfield, one following the other, and one getting the first down, that being De'Aaron Hill.
Let's go. Nice vision, dear.
They have a stable of running backs. For
Can't
sure.
wait to
They're
see those
missing
guys,
one
man.
Right now, Jaden Lamar's been out for a few weeks, but these 3 guys get the job done. Right now, content to run the ball.
Yeah, Jordan Davison, man, I can see that. It's like they're both gonna probably have the same amount of
2:37
carries.
game.
Thunder and
Coming
Lightning.
in to go with 2:47.
Maybe
passing.
with Jordan Davison
That's the
having a
balance
slight
of the Oregon
amount more.
offense.
But yeah, I'm excited, man.
This time,
With
play
De'Aaron
action.
Hill, man, it was kind of
Oh.
limited. Oh man, what a
Over
hit!
goes Jamari Johnson.
But yeah,
So that's the
nah.
second completion for Dante Moore.
With De'Aaron Hill, it's kind of limited because like you would either see him run to the outside like a sweep,
Iowa
or
has, especially from
do
their
like a
secondary
screen pass
spot.
or
He's a
something.
rough
That's it. He
tackler,
never really ran
always
between the guards.
physical the way
He
plays.
never pass blocked really, so I want to see De'Aaron Hill do a little more. Oh, he was trying to hurdle him. He was trying to pull up a Kenyon Sadiq. He's been watching Kenyon Sadiq, hasn't he?
Second down and 7 from the 41.
For a while, they were helping out here on the backup tackle to the outside.
Yeah, I mean,
but this
that's
time,
all he did,
no
man.
help for Wilson.
Jeremiah McClellan, the wide out to the top of your screen, and a depleted wide receiver core. Dante
Ooh.
Moore, got
Yeah,
a wide
that's
open
it.
guy that
Let's
time.
go.
It is his tight end, Jamari Johnson
Beautiful.
again.
Beautiful.
So with Kenyon
Throw
Sadiq
catch,
out,
man.
number
He
9
said,
coming to the forefront.
Scuba
Yeah,
diving.
good time. Held up well in that
Oh.
offensive line. Remember a couple of rushes inside,
Throw catch,
but
man.
this time this front 5 does a good job to allow Dante
Wide
Moore
open.
to sit in there
That was fire.
and get the easy sail route to the
go.
tight end.
That was fire, man. You know what else is fire, man? This merch that's dropping August 15th, chat. Let's go. August 15th, chat. Make sure you guys go ahead and check out the merch we got dropping, man. We got some fire stuff dropping, man. August 15th. Let's get right back into it.
Another explosive play, 21 yards on the pickup there. Back to the ground, back to Jordan Davison, and Davison all the way down
facts,
to the
bro.
19-yard line.
The coaches ran just pretty much outside runs every time with the year. So we need to mix it up a little bit with him, not be so predictable. Because the defensive duel was coming if the air got in the game. But Davison, man, he got speed, man. He can run through tackles, man. I love Jordan Davison. De'Aaron Hill, I love him too, man. He's got takeoff speed. He'll go 70 yards to the house.
But they're not allowing Iowa
just having those two backs come
either.
back this year is amazing.
They're back in the red zone at the 19-yard line. Again, both tailbacks flanking Dante Moore. And Iowa can't contain down the sideline towards the end zone and in.
What I just said,
De'Aaron Hill, touchdown, Oregon.
De'Aaron Hill, keep the legs moving, baby. Can't stop him. Let's go. They said Oregon can't play in a Big Ten game.
Left. That's where their strength is. Isaiah
in a Big Ten weather
right
game.
Here, right tackle,
what happened?
Right there. And center,
watch in so many of these, we can do it again.
They're really playing.
Even though it never
Iowa
rains in Knox Stadium,
play to the
left, this stuff,
pushing
man.
By, good block.
The physicality,
time, number 74 on the backside.
Wow, there's some physicality for you.
8
Big
plays,
down.
82 yards.
And Hill was not to be denied.
Get low,
the legs driving all the way to the end.
To the wall. To the wall. De'Aaron Hill.
We're going to take a look at whether he got across the goal line. I thought he did, but
maybe his forearm came down. That's the only thing it could have been.
Let's go.
So
they said Oregon can't play in the Big Ten.
Have a look.
They said Oregon's not physical, man.
Kirk Ferentz has a look on the scoreboard.
Y'all want to review it?
Does his forearm come down?
Wow. No, it does not.
Before the ball crosses. It was his right forearm.
No, it does not.
I think the ball's already across the goal line when his elbow hit.
Ball is across that damn goal line.
The ball touched the line.
Run those feet. Run those feet. Run those feet.
Gene's along with us. He's having a look too.
Yeah, I am, fellas, and I'm looking as well at Hills. It's right where you guys are at. The hand goes down first, and it starts to roll. I just think it's the wrist by the time the tip of the football breaks the goal line, which would be a touchdown. I don't think it's the forearm, in my opinion. Tight play, though.
After
Let's go.
Review, the ruling on the field was upheld. Touchdown, Oregon.
It was a beautiful play.
Touchdown,
well
Oregon.
Well run, deserved it, didn't he?
Yep. He did not give up all the way to that white line and just got in to cap the long scoring drive that took 4 minutes.
He said, I gave him that shoulder.
Mixed it up with a couple of timely passes.
I gave him that shoulder.
Mark Gronowski for Iowa has to start playing some football here. They're getting no quarterback play for Iowa, or Oregon's going to run away from them.
Atticus Sappington in for the point after, and that's up and good. So, De'Aaron Hill capping a 82-yard march in 8 plays, a 19-yard touchdown, his 4th rushing touchdown of the year.
Let's go, baby.
9-0 Oregon.
9-0. I had 3 heart attacks watching this game. Yeah, this one's one of them ones, man. I love this game. I love rewatching it.
All right, Zuck, thanks. Here in the Big Ten, Oregon 9-0 lead on Iowa after the long scoring drive.
Yeah, that drive was powered by those 2 young running backs, right? 48 of them.
Been a long season for a lot of coaches, too. There's the list so far. As Gary mentioned on that drive, 2 passes to the backup tight end, Jamari Johnson, and the young freshman did the rest.
Yeah, 48 yards for the 2 freshmen. Come into this program and play as 2 freshmen. That's not easy.
Nope. Sappington to kick off. Let's see if Caden Weegan can get his hands on something, as Iowa needs a spark, and he won't be able to. That one comes out to the 25. For 20 years, Allstate has celebrated every field goal and extra point made at participating universities by donating to the university's Athletic Scholarship Fund, supporting all student athletes. And a thank you to Allstate. All right, Hawkeyes offense, you got to do something. Those 3 possessions won't work for you if you're going to beat the number 9 team in the country.
Yeah, and right now their longest play of the day through the first quarter, 8 yards, and that was on that quarterback draw.
Yeah.
Yeah, facts, man. Dante Moore to Malik Benson this game. Legendary. Legendary.
Gronowski in the shotgun from the 25. Weegan, the motion man. And they'll just try to pound it with Moulton. He got 5. Brought down by Bryce Betcher, the linebacker. That guy's crazy.
That dude's ugly as hell.
Can't wait to play football on Saturday, right?
Oh, boy. That's become a thing.
Baseball player. He'd play too if he could, I'll tell you. In football right now, he'd line up again.
Oh, you're talking about Betcher. I was talking about the guy with no shirt.
Oh,
they're
that
both
guy's
a little crazy.
Yeah,
I got it. 2nd down and 5 at the 30.
Hilarious.
All the receivers in tight. They just keep on running it. Moulton's got a 1st down. Needed 5 and he got about 8.
Well, this Oregon defense has done a good job of slowing down the run game, but it's not like Iowa's going to give up on it. That's really the basis of their football team. They're going to run inside. They're going to run the outside zone. They now have the midside zone. All different ways to attack this defense.
There hasn't been a receiver do anything for Iowa so far today. Now Weegan is in the backfield with Gronowski. He thought about
that ain't going nowhere. That ain't going nowhere. That ain't going nowhere, baby. Nope.
Yeah, they spread them out, but I think Tuioti did a good job of not giving up much room, and then spun back as Gronowski kind of slowed down inside.
I don't know if that was just a fake to Weegan or if he actually thought about going out to him.
I think that was run all the way on that one.
Tuioti's had a good first half. Second down and 9 from the 39. Pickup of about 5. It'll bring up 3rd down and 4.
Yeah, here comes the play now for Iowa. Your quarterback is struggling, and you're in a situation where he's got to do something. This is not 4-down territory, I don't think, unless it's 4-down territory, unless it's very short.
They need to get to the 48 for the 1st down.
Let's go, Dan. He's got that look in his eye. He's got that look in his eye.
As Logan Jones gets over the ball at the 44-yard line. They bring the tight end in on the right side. They run the other way with Gronowski. I think he got it.
Do you have any new interviews coming up? Need you to get the Anthony. Bro, I messaged him. Trust me, I try to get the Anthony.
Fans don't like
it's
this.
It's a hard man to get a hold of.
It's where his knee went down before he got to the line.
Love the best record in 2023 college football post, bro. Oh, yeah, appreciate you, man. Go Ducks. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Let's see.
Followed. Yes, sir. Appreciate the follow. Appreciate the gifter for the diamond as well on TikTok, bro. Thank you.
Is there going to be a review on
Let's go.
He lands on his butt.
I know.
And they've got 4th down up there, and the Hawkeyes are up there as well. Here we go. Driving, and I can't tell. At the end, he pops out. And now the head linesman has his foot for a 1st down. Referee signals 1st down. I quite frankly thought they should have looked at that, but either way, it's a Hawkeye 1st down.
It ended up being the way it should be.
Man, I should have looked at that.
That injured knee of Gronowski, these types of pushes right now and all that pressure on his knee cannot be good.
You see everybody pushing and pulling. And they'll just keep on grinding. 2 more yards for Xavier Williams to the 50.
This Oregon defense has stood up. They have answered the physical call on defense, standing up to this kind of bully ball that Iowa likes to use. So far, the bully has not been doing anything to this defense.
Jerry Mixon, part of that last tackle, along with Bear Alexander, he and Amari Washington, quite a pair inside, 305 and 330. The two defensive
Bro, they got
garbage
bags on their drum or something? What the hell was that?
DeWegian trying to get to the edge. And he did.
He got us. He got us on that one. He got us on that one.
Finally touches it.
Yeah, I really believe he's the wild card. Iowa has to be able to soften up this defense with the speed. That's the speed player they have, and Oregon has to know every play where he's at.
If you can't throw it overhand, throw it underhand.
Well, that worked. It ended up being a pass, didn't it? It looked like it was forward, didn't it?
And it's a first down as we're under 7 minutes in the half.
It's still on the stats that I'm looking at as a run.
Nathan McNeil in the backfield for the first time with Gronowski. With Weegan, the motion man. They fake it to him on the end around. Gronowski wants to throw, and he's got a man open. And Gill has got it inside the 5.
No! What are we doing?
Gronowski.
What the hell, bro?
Well-designed play by Tim Lester this time. A sneak to the wide receiver, but then he goes sneak and long. This is like you're drawn up when you're playing flag football. Come across and then go long. You got it wide open.
Oh man,
Bryce
Bryce.
makes his best play of the day.
I don't think he realized like he had to defend that dude.
Offensive coordinator.
And the
kind of a weird route.
Today, good for 38 yards and a first and goal at the 3.
Surprised Mark actually put it on the money that time.
Gronowski's going to throw again. Got it out to his tight end. Touchdown. DJ.
Damn. They got us. They got us. They got us that time.
Wanami, I should say. I beg your pardon for the touchdown.
DJ Wanami right here. Watch him just sneak out. I don't think anybody thought, I did, that they would throw on first down here. And that crosses up that Oregon defense. They had to be zeroed in on a run. Aggressive. They started out with run the ball, run the ball, run the ball 8 times, 2 passes to score.
And Drew Stevens in for the point after. Extra point is good. So one long drive for the Ducks. And then, shockingly, a couple of pass plays for Oregon.
Yeah,
first a 38-yarder, then a short one.
And 8 straight runs, and they finish off with 2 passes and 2 brilliant calls for Iowa to kind of react against this Oregon strong defense.
Only the 5th touchdown pass from Gronowski, but it's a big one, and we got a 2-point game. A key AFC South matchup between the Jaguars and the Texans. All starts with JB and the guys for the NFL Today at noon. And catch NFL Today Plus at 10 o'clock. You can always count on Sundays with the NFL on CBS and streaming on Paramount Plus. So one long touchdown drive by the Ducks and one long touchdown drive by the Hawkeyes. And it's 9-7 with just under 6 minutes to go in the half.
And both teams holding onto the ball in this weather pretty well, okay? Early throws not great, couple snaps not great, but both teams taking care of the football.
Davison and Whittington back deep for Drew Stevens' kick. And fair catch called for at the goal line by Davison. Let's take you back to the last drive and the quarterback play.
Yeah, 10 plays on this drive. And Mark Gronowski ran the ball as he almost fumbled it. He's fortunate. He's reaching back to get the football with his left hand. But then the cool play action pass, the sneak and go to get a man open. And then on first down, back-to-back plays crossed up this Oregon defense. Hey, you can't win without your quarterback. 10 plays, they ran him 3 times, threw 2 passes. That worked.
That was a drive he desperately needed, and so did the fans here at Kinnick. And now they're involved. Noah Whittington, the tailback, they'll fake it to him. Dante Moore comes up firing on the run and throws a strike complete to the 39.
Let's go, good throw,
late
baby.
Flag there. And wonder if the receiver stepped out. Either that or they're going to call him push-off on the play.
Jeremiah McClellan, number 11, made the catch.
Let's go,
And
Ducks.
TJ Hall was in coverage. The flag went out very quickly. Let's see what happens.
Here's a call.
There are 2 fouls on the play, both against the defense. Ineligible downfield. Correction against the offense.
He means the offense.
Ineligible player downfield. Number 74. That penalty is declined. Pass interference, offense number 11. That 15-yard penalty is accepted.
Man, they're screwing us, bro.
Still first down.
What are you talking about, Stripes?
He
You
pushed
talking about
off with his left hand right at the end of the route. Field judge in the back called it right away, threw his flag, signaled incomplete,
Bro,
even though it was blocked because he was calling
man.
interference.
Oh, that's
Dave
not
Aluli
interference. That's a
Was
foul.
the right guard that was
Come on,
downfield
man.
too,
That
so
was
they just
pity patty,
take
man.
one of the 2 penalties.
I thought this
and
was
that
supposed to be
backs
a
them up
physical Big Ten football
inside
game.
the
What
15-yard
are we
line.
talking about? Push on. Okay, you need to chill out. You need to calm down.
Pretty close.
Pretty even. One's got a pick, one's got a touchdown.
Dante, come
And
on
one's
now,
got a
right?
first and 23.
You can't be in the same
back
realm
inside
as
the
Mark
14-yard
Gronkowski.
line. So back to the ground. Whittington trying to get him some of that yardage
Good
back
little
from
run.
the penalty, and he does. Before Jaden Montgomery made the tackle.
Got Zach Lutmer right now, number 6, out at corner for Iowa. When they go nickel, she shifts into the slot, and they bring back in Deshaun Lee.
And he had the big play we saw 2 weeks ago against the Minnesota Gophers.
He's their versatile player that Phil Parker can move around. Zach Lutmer, number 6.
Amari Johnson, who had a couple of catches on the last drive, settles in at tight end on the left. They're going to throw it out in the
There we
flat
go.
to him. Iowa waiting for him this time, though, only about a 4-yard
Damn.
gain as we check in with Jenny.
Well, middle of the first, Ducks receiver Gary Bryant needed help off the field. He put no weight on his right leg.
It's
We saw
interesting to
his
see
teammates help
Jamari
him
Johnson
carry him
playing
to
a
the
lot
injury
this game
tent.
because
The
he's going to be a
trainers were
starter
looking at
next
his
year.
right ankle, but they ended up taping up both his ankles. He walked off on his own power into the locker room. He's been in there for about 30 minutes, guys. I'll keep you posted with any updates.
And with that, Jeremiah McClellan, Malik Benson, Justice Lowe, Cooper Perry, that puts more pressure on a depleted wide receiver core. And now they're using number 9 more as he trots out Johnson to the top of your screen. Whittington's going that way as well. 3rd down and 12. Dante Moore on an inside screen to Johnson. He's not going to get the first down, but he's got another catch.
That was a good little catch and run, though.
Brought him down.
Didn't get it the first,
down.
unfortunately, but
Little middle screen. Iowa went with kind of a muddle look up front. Everybody was standing up, moving around, trying to confuse the pass protection, but it was screen all the way.
And that brings out the punting unit, and it's James Ferguson Reynolds. The best punt coverage team in the country is Oregon, and they have only allowed 2 punt returns for -1 yard. This guy wants to get his hands on it. Caden Weegan back at the 25.
He does not want a fair catch, does he?
Ferguson Reynolds said all week, I just want to keep it out of his hands at all costs. And
appreciate everybody who follows and likes the stream, man. Again, if you haven't already, man, make sure you guys follow on Kick, subscribe on YouTube, tell your friends and family about the DuckZone503
a little over 3 minutes to go in the half.
channel, and appreciate everybody for the love, man. Go Ducks, go Ducks, go Ducks.
Ever seen the rain we have in Iowa City all day long?
You ever seen
Like a sluggish
the
Miami squad trying to spice it up toward the end of the first half. It's Carson Beck on the touchdown reception for the first time in his career against a Syracuse team that's lost 5 in a row since Steve Angeli tore his Achilles. 7-0 the score, guys. See you in a few.
Sorry about your alma mater, Zook. Here it's 9-7, and it's still raining sideways.
You never want to lose Steve Angeli. If it's a Sun Bowl, you need him.
That's right, you do.
Yeah,
he was a hero for Notre Dame in that game we did.
Interesting play calling right here now for Iowa. How safe do they play it? Remember, they made that big mistake on that long field goal against Penn State that tightened up the game. Let's see how they go here.
They got all their timeouts, 3:08 to work with. And trying to bounce it outside and losing a couple of yards on the ground. is molten again. Now Mark Gronowski's had some bad moments. That one's behind him.
A little slow.
That one's low.
You got to go to the coach. Don't give up on me, coach. And they didn't.
And then the back-to-back passes, a 38-yarder, then a 3-yard touchdown. And he's back to throw right now. Pump fake, he wanted to go long. He comes back across the middle.
Ooh.
It's Large, the tight end, and he's got a first down.
That was a good gain. I wasn't expecting that. Come on,
Look
defense.
what happened on this play. Gronowski had a lot of time because Oregon only rushes 3. They dropped this time. Tuioti drops 3-man rush and allows Gronowski to come back to the backside receiver going across the formation.
Well, Mark's completed his last 3. That one was good for 16. He wants more.
Take it.
And he's almost got it. Incomplete. Sam Phillips stretching out for it, looking for a flag.
Yeah, Sam Phillips is saying, I got held on the play. He tried to
Come on, Theron, bro. What are you doing, Theron Johnson?
Theron Johnson, number 5. See him getting held?
He did get held.
He grabbed his
Hella.
muff right there, his warmer on
Theron,
the play.
bro, what are you doing?
And
That's the
just off his
difference.
fingertips.
That could have been the difference in the
Bro,
play
I was
right
not a
there.
big Theron Johnson fan. That's one transfer
Theron
that
Johnson,
I could have lived
the transfer
without.
from Northwestern. Kirk Ferentz told us we were in on him.
Jazzy and Patterson now in the backfield with Gronowski on 2nd down and 10. And it's Gronowski following Patterson. Got about 4. It'll bring up 3rd down and 6. Blake Purchase made the tackle.
This upcoming season,
And we worked our way down.
I don't think so, man.
To the
No.
2-minute timeout.
I don't think we play any of those guys at
Kinnick
Austin
Stadium.
next season.
2-point game. 9th-ranked Oregon on top by 2. Nielsen, Johnny Dell, Gene Steratore. Kinnick Stadium on a rainy, cold day. And Iowa, 11 straight losses against ranked opponents. Goes back to when they beat
I remember
Penn
that.
State back in 2021.
11 straight ranked losses
Right
to
now,
ranked
very
opponents.
much
That's
in
insane.
this game against the 9th-ranked team in the country. Of course, the college football.
Oh, I see what
rankings
you're saying.
came out,
Yeah,
playoff
100%.
rankings for the first time Tuesday. And that's why we have Iowa, which should have been in the top 25 in the other polls anyway, but they're 20th. Oregon, number 9. Playoff implications, Big Ten, conference standings, everything on the line here in the next 32 minutes in this game. 3rd down and 6. Biggest 3rd down of the day for Iowa. And
There we go.
Gronowski
Good
goes
defense,
down.
baby.
Swarmed
Let's
under.
go.
And that's Bryce
Let's
Betcher.
go. That's Bryce Double D Betcher,
Iowa
man.
guessed right.
Bryce
They were
Double
running
D
that little
Betcher.
trap screen to the outside against the
betcha.
blitz. It could have been a big play, but
Let's
Gronowski
go.
said, it's not clean, and I'm not going to make a mistake. Watch, they had
Right
their
up the
screen
damn
coming
middle, no
inside.
untouched,
Could
man.
have been a big play.
Blowing that shit up.
Bryce
Blowing
Betcher,
it up.
one of the best linebackers in the Big Ten, makes the play for the Ducks.
Let's go, Bryce.
Yeah, this play was closeness. They were going to go to Weegan out here on the middle screen. Watch how close it
What up,
was.
Gus? Go Ducks, buddy. How you doing, Gus?
He had guys out there in
Yes,
front of
he
him.
did.
Instead, Betcher's sack forces the punt. Malik Benson caps under this one at the 14-yard line.
2027.
And
I'll have
tripped
to take
up
a look at
about
it.
the 19. Nice coverage down there.
I'll definitely
by the
have to take a look
Hawkeyes
at it.
Punt coverage team.
This game was tough. Yeah, bro. No doubt, Tanner.
Don't forget, coming up on the Geico halftime report.
This is one of my favorite
Adam,
games to
Aaron,
watch,
Rick,
man. I was excited to do this one
BJ
today.
Put their shirts back
No,
on,
super
hopefully,
excited.
and catch you all up on the action from around the country and break down our first half. It's become a thing, of course.
And guys will do anything to get on TV, right?
Yeah, and this guy has gotten on TV twice
Bro.
already.
All right.
They gotta
Nice
stop
that
putting him on
AT
TV,
whacked
bro.
Aaron,
We about to
Adam
get
right in
sick.
the eye too when he was twirling
Let's
his
go.
towel.
What's up, Marcus? Let's go Ducks, buddy. Let's go Ducks.
Straight up the middle, big
Let's
game
go.
for Whittington.
Yeah, I think right now, if you're
Minute
going to be
38,
Oregon,
come on, let's do
and
it.
you get that drive starter like that, a first down run, Oregon says, let's see how much we can do. Nice block inside, Pregnon and Lalaulu.
Let's go.
And another
Let's
big
go.
run, and Noah Whittington stiff-arming
Come
his
on,
way
man.
all the way down around the 40-yard line.
Hard to believe this guy transferred
Let's
from
eat.
Western Kentucky.
Let's
didn't he? What
eat,
a
baby.
good-looking football
Let's
player
eat.
he is. Look at that moves, the strength of his legs. Hard to bring him down.
Pickup of 27 And it was Xavier Wampa trying to make one of those
tackles. It's right before the half. It's time to put some points on the damn board.
Vital part of the Hawkeye secondary right there going off the field.
Yeah, did he get kicked on this play at the end of it? He did.
He did.
I think it was kick. I think his right heel
he got a mouthful of cleat.
Face mask.
Right in the chin.
How's that cleat taste, buddy?
Whittington,
how's that
powerful
cleat
legs
taste?
just keeps on rolling.
How
does it taste like a little bit like Oregon Duck?
For this Oregon offense, 2 runs for 38 yards.
That's fucked up. You're going to need stitches or something.
He'll stay in there behind Dante Moore in the pistol set at the Iowa 42. We got a timeout by the Hawkeyes. And we'll be back in 30 seconds with a first down coming up for the Ducks.
The last 2 minutes, bro, has been taking forever, bro. Jeez.
This CBS Tuesday, Mark Harmon returns for the NCIS crossover event, starting with NCIS Origins at 8, 7 Central, followed by NCIS.
On this drive, Iapani Lalalulu has gotten 2 key blocks on both of those runs. Looked at it during the timeout. He has been on top of this run game.
He's the center who will camp over the ball at the 42-yard line of Iowa. It's been the Noah Whittington show so far on this drive. He's got another one. And he bangs his way for 4 or 5 again. Xavier Wampa back in there, made the tackle. Oregon 2 timeouts remaining, clock running.
I wonder if Iowa took that timeout to just get Wampa back on the field.
Maybe. There'll be 1 minute to go on the snap in the second quarter. Dante Moore fires right side, and sliding for the catch is Whittington.
Come on, man.
Noah's getting some work on this drive.
He sure is, and that's a really good catch for a running back.
Noah
right
Whittington single-handedly taking us to the end zone.
Still playing it very conservatively with no timeout right there.
And the Hawkeyes defensive.
I like that one, Heisman Ante. That one's cool.
Clock still moving.
I like to say Heisman, but replace the S with a 5 because he's number 5.
They do go conservative, but
hashtag
guy's just a first down machine.
But replace that S with the number 5, baby.
24 seconds.
You know what I'm saying? Let's go. That's how I like to do it.
Still plenty of time.
Yeah, I'll show you. Hold on, give me a second.
Now the clock runs again. Moore fires.
Timeout now.
Like that.
And that's Justice Lowe with his first catch of the day.
Yeah,
exactly,
I
Bob.
thought the timeout on the Whittington catch would have been the good call on that one.
My boy,
After the first down, they understood not calling it there because they got the advantage of the timeout on the first down.
Replace the S with a 5.
Yes, sir. The pass to the sideline could have saved them about 20 seconds.
See here.
Now they're down to 12.
Yeah. And just one timeout. Now we've got a little break.
It's making me log in.
From around college football, USC big win last night. Fake punt. Sam Heward wearing the number 80 of the punter. Georgia wins its 900th game in school history over Mississippi State. Indiana survives an upset scare in Happy Valley. Winning touchdown with 36 seconds to go. Some of the things that happened last night and today on this Military Appreciation Day at Kinnick Stadium. And right now, 12 ticks left. Atticus Sappington, their field goal kicker, 8 out of 11 on the season. If it comes to that before halftime, and we asked Dan Lanning about what's his range.
All right, here we go.
Depends on how much rain, how much wind. We'll see. Right now, they're hoping to get a touchdown, but there's not a lot of time left. And now Iowa's going to take a timeout.
Well, you can see how important this field position is right now. Because of the wind, they're going to go into the wind with this field goal. 3 points are at play, and Iowa wants to have the right defense out here right now.
And as we talked about all day, it's been a struggle to keep the footballs dry. And that's the handoff to lineman, and Dan Lanning says, we want one drier than this if we make it all possible.
No, that was no good.
That one's not good. It's got too much air in it, and it's too wet. Meanwhile, the center judge has been the guy that's been busy all day trying to keep a towel over everything until the snap.
I think all the quarterbacks would rather
Heisman, there we go.
Than this
hashtag
rain.
Heisman, baby.
All right, so each team's taking a timeout. The ball's as dry as it's going to get. Dante Moore with the call in the huddle. And a second
Replace
down
that
and
S
7.
with the 5. Hashtag Heisman.
Kinnick crowd trying to get live for their defense. Empty backfield for Dante Moore from the 28-yard line. Here comes a blitz. It's a screen. It's Whittington, and Iowa read it beautifully.
They
Man,
did.
they were on
Great
that.
reaction. Iowa does not get enough credit for having good athletes. It's not just all scheme. These guys up front know how to defeat blocks, and they read and react. They are in there. Look how fast that was read that time by Jonah Pace, number 91.
That swarming Phil Parker defense and the all-black clad Hawkeyes bring him down. And it forces a field goal attempt by the Ducks.
Yeah, I
That's
guess
Sappington, the guy I just mentioned. And his long this season is 42.
It didn't gain many yards, Ness, but it did center the ball for this kick.
And this one's going to be from 46. In conditions that aren't the greatest.
Automaticus, baby.
A
Another
snapper
timeout.
or a holder.
Automaticus. He was great this game. Automaticus.
And,
He was great this game, bro.
well, neither coach is going to go into the halftime with any timeouts
Yep.
left.
Well, Dean Smith used to have about 10 left in his pocket.
Look at him. Look
We
at
used
him,
to complain
chill.
about that. These
He's
guys
like,
are going to use them all. Tonight, 7:30 Eastern over on CBS Sports Network.
Brother,
There's
don't
more
overthink
action
it, man.
on the field. Don't miss Utah State hosting Nevada in a Mountain West matchup. Band getting ready for their halftime show. And
He's over here.
Atticus Sappington just
Looking
kind of
like
closing
he's
his
stressed.
eyes, envisioning what could be
It's
a
another good drive.
46-yard field goal.
One more point about this drive for Oregon. They'd only run 23 offensive plays coming into this drive. Got them up to 30. You know, that
No, bro.
big and got 'em
Atticus
into
was
field goal.
locked in for real. This man was locked in for
Sappington
real.
trying to hit his 9th field goal of the year from 46 yards away. This would be his longest of the season and his wettest of the season. Kick on the way, and it is perfect.
Money.
Add 3 to
Money.
the Ducks as we go to intermission. Nice kick. Good job by Noah Whittington and Dante Moore to get it down there to get a field goal attempt. And the snap was good. The hold was good. And the kick caps off a 52-yard drive in 8 plays. And Atticus Sappington said, yeah, baby. And Dan Lanning says, we'll take it. Every point
Call him
counts in
Automaticus.
weather like this.
If you
Call
can't kick a
him
wet football, don't go to
Automaticus.
Oregon, right?
Let's go down to Jenny.
Coach, you come into this one beat up. You lose another receiver out there. It is a battle. How do you continue to fight?
Keep fighting,
Call
man.
him
Our guys are having fun out
Automaticus.
there. We're doing some things really well. Just got to be able to finish drives. Obviously, the turnover hurt us there. They're a really advantageous team to be able to stop them. It's important, but just keep swinging.
How does this weather impact your game plan in the second half?
It's fun to play in the rain. Let's play in the rain.
All right, we'll go with that. Thanks, Coach.
Appreciate you.
Let's
Ducks
go,
love water.
Ducks.
End of the first half
We love water.
as the rain continues to fall.
Even though it
The Ducks
never rains.
on the lead
In
at
Austin
halftime
Stadium,
as
baby.
we send it to Adam Zucker in
You
our
know
New York
what it is.
studio. Yes, we head into the second half at Kinnick Stadium, and number 9 Oregon leading 20th ranked Iowa
Those are some pretty
12-7.
cool graphics
Our
by,
halftime score. Welcome back, everybody. Brad
CBS.
Nessler, Gary
I
Danielson.
can't lie.
Kind of what you expect in the conditions, I guess, partner. One team's got 60 yards passing, the other one's got 65.
Right.
Oregon's doing better on the ground, though.
I think so. That's what Coach Kirk Ferenc said to Jenny. I think the story to me was Iowa survived early, but that Oregon defense is really playing ball here. One play, that 38-yard pass. The other 31 for just 86 yards. The Oregon defense has stopped the running game most of the first half.
Dan Lanning's going to love that, being a defensive guy.
Absolutely.
So we'll see how the second half goes. The rain continues to fall, as it has throughout the game. And we had a bad snap, 2 bad snaps actually on punt plays, and one of those cost a safety. A late field goal on that last drive by Sappington, and those are the 5 points to go with each team with a touchdown. And the Ducks get the ball first to start the second half, as Drew Stevens has got it teed up for the Hawkeyes.
All right, boys, second half. Let's get it.
Whittington
Got the third quarter right here.
and
Let's go.
Davison are back deep, and they'll bring it out to the 25-yard line. Just moments ago, Jenny was with Kirk.
This is what Big Ten football is all about. What is the focus in the second half in these type of conditions?
Yeah, I mean, it's a 60-minute game. We got 30 to play. Down 5, guys did a great job coming back in the touchdown drive. Got to stop the run a little bit better, get the ball back and go.
Thanks so much.
Thanks,
All right, Grandpa, go
2
back
weeks
to the
ago
scene in
against
your home.
Minnesota,
Quiet down
much
now.
better conditions and a lot more offense. And now it might be up to which defense is going to be the best for the final 2 quarters. Pierre Hill, the tailback behind Dante Moore, gets the carry, and Iowa's there to meet him. Loss of a couple.
Damn.
Nice job by Shire, the outside linebacker.
Carson Sire, number 43, shoots the gap on this play. Watch him from behind. Watch his aggressiveness. Reads it and goes and makes the play.
That's a good start for the Iowa defense. 2nd down and 12. Whittington, number 6, back in at the tailback spot. Saliapaga, the tight end, was in motion. They run that way. And Whittington, who's run hard all day,
Good
gets
physical
out
hard,
around the
good physical
29-yard
hard
line.
run
So
right
we
there.
Take a look at the game
Let's go.
trends. They got the early lead on the botch snap for the safety. Mark Gronowski has been sacked twice, but he did throw that 38-yard pass Gary talked about, and then the 3-yard touchdown pass. Presented by Discover, our game trends, and Dante Moore, who we've seen have gigantic games this year. Not so much through 2 quarters for number 5
3rd down,
so
baby.
far. 3rd down and 6
Lock in.
to open
Lock
the
in.
3rd quarter. He's got plenty of time to throw, but he had it batted down, and it'll force a punt.
Damn.
I think it was Max Llewellyn again, number 48.
Damn.
In the drive that Oregon ran the ball down against Iowa and scored, Llewellyn did not play one play in that drive, but that time he came outside.
Good defense, Iowa. Good defense. Got to give credit where it's
got
due.
his
Good
left paw
defense.
and made the play.
So James Ferguson Reynolds to punt again. Number 46, Caden Weegan way back there on the other end for the Hawkeyes. Again, trying to keep it out of his hands, and they do force the fair catch around the 32-yard line. They've done a great job of that all season long with their punting unit. And the Iowa defense off the field after 3 plays. They help the cause sometimes.
Yeah, this second play, right? Bats it, then misses it, and then gets it at the last second, or it would have been 6 points.
So that saved him 5 on the safety. Reese Dakin, the punter for Iowa.
Iowa can't pass,
So now
run,
the
or
Hawkeye
punt.
defense got a 3 and out
Just
on the first possession for Oregon of the 3rd quarter. Now let's see if their offense can do something so far today. 1 touchdown, and that's about it.
And all the credit to this Oregon defense as well, though. This Iowa offense does not even have a 10-yard run in this game.
Longest one was a quarterback draw, wasn't it?
I think it was Weegan on that sweep for 9.
Yeah.
The other was for 8.
Moulton. That's a good run, good start to the first possession for the Hawkeyes offense.
Pull and then go behind this time, just following behind the tight end that time. Bonami goes out the back door that time. Looked like it was going to be more. You heard the crowd react to it, but very successful.
Kamari Moulton out of Fort Lauderdale, Florida, thinking, I didn't know when I came to Iowa I was going to play in this stuff, but that's what happens in November in the Midwest. He's been the top ball carrier for the Hawkeyes. Got 6 on the last play. Weegan in motion on 2nd down and 4. They'll toss it to Moulton, trying to cut back, and tripped up about a yard shy. Mixon with the tackle.
Come on, 3rd and
Jenny?
1 now.
You were just talking about Moulton there. He was born and raised in Fort Lauderdale. He laughed telling me he didn't even own a winter coat before coming to Iowa. In fact, the week before he moved, he made a trip to Burlington Coat Factory to buy one. He said that cold weather toughness fits this program's identity. Smart, tough, and physical, guys.
After a couple years, he's gotten the drift.
Right.
His numbers on the
Smart,
day so
tough,
far.
physical, and we get safeties on punts. Iowa football.
Except for today, when he got healthy, the Iowa rushing attack got healthy.
Let's see if Gronowski will be the ball carrier on 3rd down and a yard. Nope, it's Moulton, and he's got a 1st down. So it continues to be ground and pound for both teams here in the 3rd quarter.
Remember that one successful drive for the touchdown. I think they ran 8 straight plays, and then they ran the little wheel route to the crossing receiver. They pounded for 8 straight plays.
And then back-to-back throws by number 11 for the touchdown. From the 44. The pitch to Moulton, and the cutback. And again, good positive yardage. About 4 more. Betcher in on the stop along with Nixon. This is what Gary was talking about. First game, gets hurt. The first quarter of the season opener, then missed a couple. And now today he's been the offense with the exception of that 2 pass plays on their 75-yard scoring drive. Second and 6. And now the run for the quarterback. Gronowski close to the 1st down, but not quite.
Mark Gronowski, the ball carrier.
Mark Gronowski.
So it's about 3 runs to every pass in this football game for the Iowa offense. But here's the changeup right here. This is what you want from Mark Gronowski. Can he produce some second half with his legs?
Tuioti, nice pursuit to drag him down from behind, short of the 1st down.
Yeah, bro, this game was crazy.
And
It's
here
a fun one to watch.
3rd and a yard. Last time it was Moulton who picked it up on 3rd and 1. Same guy, and maybe same result. We'll wait and see where they spot it.
I feel like I'm watching Army-Navy football right now.
I feel like I'm watching
a 1st down, but not
Stanford versus Oregon 2012.
Right? Yeah, they want to control
2013.
the ball like hey,
whatever game that was where we went out there and they just ran the ball like 50 times.
We just want to barely.
That's what I feel like I'm watching.
And then do it again and again.
Iowa.
And he barely did.
They remind me a lot of Stanford back in the day.
1st and 10 Iowa.
The way they used to play.
Their opening drive, 3rd quarter.
Their heavy sets, their run heavy sets.
Now they go to an I backfield with a tight end in front. And Gronowski off.
Come on now, yeah, let's go, Ted. Let's go.
Got away at the last second, got it to Moulton, complete.
Yeah, almost got a sack on him.
Uiagalelei draped all over him.
He did, number 10.
Teo.
Who has not had a big statistical year for them this year. Led the Big Ten in sacks a year ago. Almost had one right here, but just evaded enough to get the ball off.
Man,
And
had him at the back of the
name
jersey.
on his jersey, but couldn't bring him down. So it's a completed pass, but it's a loss of 1.
Now, good hit. Let's go.
And
3rd and
maybe
long,
3
baby.
on the
This is
carry
where we want
by
him.
Xavier
This is where we
Williams
want
on
him, right
top.
here.
Yeah, you gotta
Iowa
give
can't
some
do
credit
shit now.
to that defensive line for Oregon. They are making piles. Every play is a battle at the line of scrimmage. A fight every play.
So now, a long yardage situation
This is
for
where
the
we want him.
Hawkeyes. 3rd down and 8. Gill and Weegan come out to the left. Jacob Gill in tight on the right. Those are your 3 wideouts. And the tight end in the slot for Gronowski on 3rd down and 8. 4-man rush. Gronowski hesitates, rolls to throw, and that is, and they're going to call it a catch. That is a flag down.
They did get holding inside. It looked like that flag in the middle of that pass protection usually indicates a hold. Let's see what happens.
The ball was complete to Sam Phillips, the wide receiver.
The ruling on the field is a completed catch. Personal foul, illegal hands to the face, defense number 42. 15-yard penalty added to the end of the run.
Bro, what? Dan, you better go off on the
That becomes
motherfuckers.
not
What are
only
they
a big
talking about right now?
completion, but the penalty on top of it.
Absolutely. Enough time. Dude, they called it a completion.
What? Where's
That's
the penalty?
close. That might be reviewed. There's the penalty inside.
Oh,
Hand
I see
underneath.
it right there. He like,
They will review that catch, I think.
I think they're looking at, oh, well, wow, he just splits.
no, that's not a catch. That's not a catch. You're out of bounds,
His left
son.
foot came way out in the gold by the time he
No,
hauled
he's
it
out.
in, but his right foot's dragging.
He literally did the splits, bro.
Wow.
What?
If that's a catch, you can thank
No,
Phillips
he's out of bounds,
Conditioning
bro.
for
It don't
being
matter
able
if
to
one
stretch
foot's
that far.
in.
I'll tell you, it
Out,
looked
right
like
there,
a
bro. You're in
complete,
the yellow.
But
You're
the
out.
Oregon coach
Out
right
of
here
bounds.
goes, how'd he do that?
Hampton.
And they're going to have a look, and Gene's territory is with us.
He's
Remember,
out.
no matter what, it's going to be a first down because they're
He's
going to
out.
get the hands to the face mask.
Good point.
Right.
It's a great point, Gary. I tell you what, I threw my back out just watching Sam Phillips
Exactly.
make that play, fellas. I think he can.
Wide receiver. We haven't called his number yet today. This is going to go back to the ground game, I'm sure. And it is Xavier
There we
Williams.
go, baby. Let's go.
Thieneman brings him down.
Good defense
He might
right
have
there.
gotten a yard out of it.
Shit, they want to run every play, bro. Just bring everybody.
Caleb Downs is one
Start
of the
blitzing
best
like crazy.
safeties in the country, but
Uh-oh,
Dylan
Tatum's
Thieneman
hurt.
is making a run for it.
Odie's the guy that's hurt.
And he is the playmaker for this defense. He has one motor, and it is full speed every play.
Looked like he was holding his right arm, but I'm not 100% sure.
Yeah, it looked like he got it caught in that tackle.
One of the top edge guys in the Big Ten down on the play. We'll check on him at the midway point of the third quarter when we come back. Please.
Chili's. Man, Chili's
Farm.
mozzarella sticks, bro, are undefeated.
And by the Home Depot.
Yeah, bro, the weather this game was insane. They said Oregon
crowd
couldn't
at
play in
sold-out
Big Ten
Kinnick
weather.
Stadium.
They said Oregon couldn't play in a game
Midway
like
through
this.
the third quarter.
What we do, man?
Tatum
What we
Tuioti
do?
trying to make that tackle on the last play. Got tangled up with Thieneman and the ball carrier Xavier Williams, and then he was down.
Yeah, as he tried to get up, he goes, oh, that doesn't feel right.
Uh-oh.
So right now, the Hawkeyes have it at the Oregon 16-yard line in the red zone and looking for a touchdown that would give them the lead.
I think he's coming back in.
I do too. Might be in one play.
Exactly.
But Tuioti's good.
Coach, there's no bone sticking out. I'm going back in.
Moulton, they fake the pitch, and it's a jet sweep that goes nowhere. The ball almost came out
Let's
at the
go.
end. Oregon says they have
That's
it.
Oregon
Region
ball,
was the
baby.
ball clear.
I think he was down, though.
Nope.
Was down.
He was not.
It's
Fire the ball
called
coming
down
out.
by the
It's
official.
third
Let's
down.
see if
Give
he
it to
was.
Oregon. Give it to us.
He's down
Yup.
right there, but where's the ball?
Oh, where's the ball? It
is
ain't in his
coming out
hand.
At about the same time.
And that's us. Let's go.
I thought where was
Who
the
was
ball? I
that?
thought
Brandon
his left
Finney with the
elbow might have
hit.
come down first.
Brandon Finney with the hit, man. Oh.
Hit right on the elbow. It's out.
Wow.
That ball is out. I think that is going to be
That ball is
a
out,
fumble
son.
on the play.
That is
And
a
I think
fumble.
Brandon Finney, number 4,
Pete Finney coming in
has
from
the
the
hit
corner,
that
man.
causes the fumble.
Yeah, 4.
Yes, that is a turnover.
To the window.
That's going to get
to the wall.
overturned.
Wall. Brandon Finney
Unless
hit
we're
you with
missing
the ball. Hit you with the ball.
It looked like Ouija was trying to have the ball trapped between his legs.
That's Oregon ball.
And they're going to review
Let's
this.
go.
I think Dan wants a timeout to challenge
Rolling on the
this.
field
Let's
was
go.
that the runner was down, proud of the ball coming out.
Brandon
and
Finney
recovered
came in
by
there like a
Oregon.
missile.
That plays under further review.
Review it and
Let's
say
see
it's
if-
Oregon
did he
ball.
go
Let's
down
go.
Prior to the hit anywhere.
Bow.
No, ball's loose. That's a turnover.
Good job, Brandon Finney, man.
Now, when he's trying to recover the
To the
ball,
window, to the wall.
he had it
Wall.
kind of tucked
Brandon
in
Finney
between his
hit you in
legs,
the
and then
ball.
Bear Alexander kind of rips it out of
Let's
there.
go.
So that could come into play as well.
Hell yeah.
Yeah,
Whether
I
or
see
not
what
he
you're
recovered
saying.
the fumble.
Right there, did he have it between his legs?
Right, and that would be
That
a
would
dead
be
ball
odd,
at that
right?
point.
Yes. We should ask
Good-
GNet.
good hit,
you
man.
Have position with
Good hit.
your legs.
Yeah, Gary, you know, I don't think in this situation Weegan really has firm control of it enough to say that he would be down by contact. It is between his legs there, but just squeezing it between your knees, if it would be there for a little bit of a time, yes, but this one wasn't there long enough, I don't think. I think this is a loose ball and Oregon comes out with it.
I do too.
Oregon ball.
Tremendous drive, but a tremendous hit by the true freshman Brandon Finney on that play.
Everybody looking at the Jumbotrons. Jeff Cervinsky's looking under the hood. Dustin Carter's our replay official here in Iowa City.
Let's go, man.
And on the bottom of all that is one of the biggest guys on the defensive line, Bear Alexander, ripping and clawing. No pun intended on the clawing for the Bear. He comes out of there with it.
Sure.
Big Bear.
That fits.
He had his paw on it. You can say he had his paw on it.
So the call on the field was that Weegan was down by contact.
Yeah, that's Oregon ball. Let's move forward. Come on.
2 or 3. So after that 3 and out on their first possession, Iowa's had it the rest of the quarter, but they haven't produced any points. This crowd is begging their defense to make another big play and somehow give it back to their offense. 2nd down and 8. And it's a keeper for Dante Moore.
Let's
Big
go.
opening off the left side, and it's a foot race right now. He'll run out of bounds, but he's got the biggest play of the day for the Ducks. And he does it with his legs instead of through the air.
Man, Drew Manager, if you're watching, bro, which you're probably not, but look, if you ever do hear me, if you want to take my football advice, well, I've never coached a football game in my life, but if you want to take some advice, use his legs, brother. Use Dante Moore's legs, bro. I'm telling you.
That's how open
if the defense has to respect his legs as well, it's going to make us that much more difficult to guard and defend, man. I'm telling you. Bring more of that to the offense.
Play at the 5-minute mark.
I'm not sure if this is Bear's second or third year. I know this is his second year at Oregon, but I don't know like what year. I'm pretty sure he's a senior.
Straight ahead on
Pretty
the
sure
ground
this
for
is
about
final
6
year at
more,
eligibility.
but
This is his second year at Oregon.
Watch how Dante Moore finishes this run. He kind of comes off limping.
Bro, Dante Moore, see, because y'all don't run him enough. He's not used to that. He runs 70 yards down the field. He's like,
on that sideline, and he decided I'm taking this thing out of bounds. So you wonder
because y'all ain't running him
enough.
enough.
Yeah, he's got to stay in there.
Run Dante, bro. Run Dante Moore this season. I get there's injuries and all that, but you got a Big Ten former starter and Dylan Raiola back there. It's not like you're dropping off that much, right?
Giving up only 84 a game.
It would suck to lose Dante, but you gotta use his legs. You can't be acting scared, man.
200 mark.
You want to win this natty or not? You want to win this natty or not?
Goes about really nicely about 30 yards right in the open field, and then he starts to feel it and kind of shuts it
Derek
down
Harmon
right
was
about
a dog.
there. He said, that's enough. I don't want to, whatever, tweak this thing again.
He had Luckner closing in on him, but still, there was some more yards to be gained. But maybe he knows what his capability was and decided, you know what, let's just live for another play without me getting hurt. Now it's Noah Whittington behind him. Now 3rd down and 2.
Man, we're 1 and 5 on
Look at the
3rd down
bunch
here.
set and the bunch of defenders to the top of the screen. Quarterback draw. Wouldn't have thought this, but he's got the 1st down.
1st down, baby.
The formation here got this Iowa defense scrambling to try to figure out the numbers 4-on-4, and then they bring a 5th guy over. When the 5th guy went over, I think for sure Dante said, I'm going to run this thing. It probably was a read.
You see his eyes, and then he said, okay, we got him outnumbered. 1st down at the 24. Straight run for about a yard by Whittington.
Just remember right now, of course, Oregon wants to score a touchdown, but a field goal makes it an 8-point game. Will affect the play calling. We'll see.
We already saw Sappington today hit a 46-yarder, his longest of the year for Oregon. They were going in the other direction when he hit that field goal. But first things first, as Gary said, they're looking for more than a field goal.
In the first quarter, they had a turnover going this direction, remember?
Second down and 9. They give it on the end around.
Oh, nice spin move. See, the air don't go down easily, too. That's what I like about the air. You can take a little hit and keep your feet moving.
And Dyer Hill, who had the touchdown run, just had another brilliant run because that changes.
Good run, man.
That would have been about 3rd or 5 or 6. Ends up being 3rd and 1. Look at that turnaround. The freshman running back, 1 of 2.
Good job, Dyer. Put your head down.
Also out of.
Brandon Dorlitz had 8.5 sacks.
Where is he? Out of Columbia, Illinois.
Facts, bro.
Different players all
yeah, man.
over.
I would love to see Bear get in there and do some things.
Whoa!
Oh, man.
Dante Moore trips.
Oh, man, what was that,
backward.
I wonder if he got stepped on because they do not go under center very often. I wonder if it was Ioli, number 74, that stepped on him.
Bro.
Yes, he did.
Yep.
Stepped on his right leg as he came out.
Well, that changes things pretty dramatically.
Sure does.
So now they will try the field goal.
They were going to go for it all.
Yeah, bro. Overall, I felt
pass
like the
and then
D-line kind of underperformed last year. I mean, you got some dogs back there. They need to, you know, this is the last season natty, man. Y'all want to win the natty or what? We need this D-line to produce. I think last year between them, they had like 16 sacks or something like that. Man, we need to step up.
James Ferguson Reynolds, the punter, took that high snap and got it down perfect. So
Let's
tack
go.
on 3 more, but still a 1-possession game, as Gare said.
Automaticus wasn't missing this game.
Again, this one
Automaticus wasn't missing this game.
Between 3 points and 7.
Yeah, bro, what an L. The trip, bro. Are you kidding me?
Play. Aaron Graves inside gets the push, or that if he doesn't, it's going to be a clear shot for a touchdown to Saliapaga, number 83. Watch the push by Aaron Graves, the smallest of things.
Yes, bro.
Inside,
Facts.
pushes
natty,
back,
bro.
and gets
Especially
the trip.
being at Las Vegas this year. Oh,
would have
my
been a
gosh,
perfect
bro.
call by
We
Will
make the natty, bro.
Stein, excuse me,
I'm
for
there.
the touchdown.
I don't care how, when, or how, or what I got to do. I'm
They
there.
end up with 3, and it's a 1-possession game with 44 seconds remaining.
Yeah, man.
in the
Yeah,
third quarter.
facts. Like the new local
Aiden
kicker.
Region trotting back
Yep.
to his
Man,
goal line,
that's the
awaiting
thing about
kick
Oregon, man. We have
of
crazy
Sappington.
teams. One thing we never really have, bro, is a kicker that we can rely on. And Atticus Appington, I would say he was reliable, but he was not perfect. Let me tell you, he was not always all the way there. This game, though, he was locked in. This game, in specific, Automaticus
And there won't be a
is
shot
what I
at this
call
one.
him. That man was.
So they'll bring it out to
That
the
man was on point.
25-yard line. And we'll remind you that next Saturday at 3:30 on CBS, we got another big-time matchup coming your way. One of those 2 games. All
Yeah, I think the new kid, what's his name? Gage Hyrich? Gage Hyrich or something like that.
The guys
Local
CBS
kid, I think he's
and
West
streaming
Lane kicker or
on
something.
Paramount Plus.
So, yeah, I'm excited.
As we come into this spot in this game right now at the end of the third quarter, Iowa has more yards passing than Oregon, and Oregon has more than 100 yards rushing.
Another thing is our punter too, like
Yeah, that's a big
like
flip-flop.
James Ferguson Reynolds last year. He was actually a solid punter. So I'm excited. I'm interested to see who our punter is, like our special teams game, man.
Bangs his way for 4 more. He's been the workhorse all day long for the Iowa ground game. The NWSL playoffs.
He's got a big leg, but we'll
next
see how he does
Saturday
under pressure. 100%, man. Yeah, I'm
semifinal
excited.
will be on the pitch at noon Eastern.
We'll see.
Leading up to our football game. That's on CBS and streaming on Paramount Plus.
Tatum Tuioti is back in the football game, by the way, 44.
That's good to see. Might be the final play of the third quarter. 2nd down and 6 for Mark Gronowski. A late blitz coming. He's got time to throw. Goes deep and over everybody's head.
That was going nowhere. No way is there a flag. It's uncatchable.
The intended receiver was Reese
That was
Vanderzee.
uncatchable. No way is there a flag right now, bro. What?
And let's see what it's
That
about.
went wet. Unless you're
Badegu, number
22
7.
feet tall, bro, you're not catching the way he just threw.
Got the push.
Defense number 7. 15-yard penalty includes
The ball
automatic.
is uncatchable, ref.
So Evio Badegu
Bro, give it a free
that was a little
yards.
iffy on his coverage.
It was enough to get the call, though, and Iowa needed a call right there.
Ah, bro, what the hell? Chew them out, bro. Yeah, no, chew them out. What was that?
Britt, they've called a foul on that.
I actually kind of agree that was a kind of an iffy call.
Yeah, that what are you talking about, bro? That was not even iffy. That was like, what are you even talking about type of call?
Momentum almost took him out.
What?
So first down by penalty, and Iowa will take them any way they can get them right now. At the
bro, what the hell was that?
Norwegians in motion. The toss is to Moulton, weaving his way behind his blockers to end the third quarter.
That Oregon rush defense, nothing has been easy.
I'm booking my room for Vegas. I will see you there, son. Oh, you already know. I almost want to book it just right now.
Played 3.
I'm locked in.
It's a one-possession game at Kinnick Stadium.
Bro. Vegas, Oregon, Natty. What would be better than that? What would be better than that?
Keep chopping, right? We got time to keep playing better.
It seemed like Dante Moore had a little bit of a limp going on. What can you tell us?
He's good.
Thank you for your time.
You bet, thank you.
He's good. Standard answer when you ask him about players. He's good.
He's good. Next guy up.
Second down and 6 to start the fourth quarter for the Hawkeyes. And it's Gronowski on the quarterback keep, and he blasts his way across that first down marker.
It's ugly yards.
Special teams can determine how much breathing room we allow our opponent. Yeah, bro. That's a lot of people don't like pay attention that much to special teams, but I was locked into James Ferguson Reynolds, man, and pay attention to his punts and stuff like that. He's a good punter. Kicker, Automaticus, like he was pretty. I give like reliable score 7 out of 10. You know, Oregon's never really had a crazy kicker like that. You know, so I'm hoping. Maybe this Gage kid could be somebody who can nail 50, 55, maybe even 60 yarders, man. That would be awesome.
Tuioti in on the stop along with Ashton Porter.
Yeah, give credit to Bear Alexander, Amari Washington, Terrence Green, Tion Gray, all of them inside are kind of stuffing that bully ball that Iowa loves to play. No bully today against this Oregon defensive line.
No bully ball today, baby. That ain't happening
right now is huge.
We are the bullies. We do the dictating of the line.
One possession game. Second down and 9, Iowa. Moulton. He got to the 40.
Logan Jones that time, number 65, ended up downfield trying to lead that play. I think he's got, is it Betcher that he has number 28?
Yep.
Yes, there's 2 guys that ain't going to quit right there.
Lock in, bro.
Betcher and
Going
Jones.
into the stadium an hour before the kickoff to watch the warm-ups and pay attention to the kickers. Love it. Love it, bro.
Logan Jones.
See, I got to start doing that. My ass is always running late and shit, missing kickoffs and shit. I'm like, oh, shit.
Now
what
he's
happened?
got a little kid. He's married.
Because I'm always like,
in the off-season.
My time frame of things is always bad. I got to get better at that.
Gang on the front wall. Gronowski's going the wrong way.
Hit him!
Got to get rid of it.
Let's go, baby. Good defense. Good defense.
Downfield. Nothing there. In the first half, Iowa was 1 for 6 on third down. They were 3 for 3 in the second half, but nothing here. Let's see if we can peek and find anybody wide open. Not anybody he could see. Maybe there, but remember the quarterback's running that direction. Yeah, don't think he could find that one.
He's a mile away from that.
Absolutely. Can't find that one. No one in his vision as he gets shoved out by Amari Washington.
Right now, Drew Stevens out there. They're going to try a long field goal. He's got more 50-yard field goals than anybody in Iowa history. He's their all-time leading scorer. He's going to try one from 58 yards away. His career long, as you saw, is 55. This would be huge. Kick on the way.
Wow.
He got enough. Yes, he does.
That was insane.
What a huge kick.
You talk about kicking,
by Drew
bro.
Stevens.
This is what Oregon needs.
58-yarder.
Right here, man. This is what I'm talking about. Oregon needs something like this.
Are saying, when we did this against Penn State, they blocked it and went the other way. But Kirk Ferentz says we're going to do it again.
faith in his kicker.
Last season, I
and
saw
he
one of our
comes
kickers
through
making him for the
big
50
time.
one time. That, bro, Oregon needs that, bro.
Intercepted.
That'll be nice.
And up and over
sure
goes
be nice.
Jamari Johnson. Down the sideline towards the end zone and in. De'Air Hill, touchdown, Oregon.
Here's Gronowski. Throws, caught, touchdown! Touchdown!
The Iowa wave to the kids over at the Children's Hospital. That's our
The Iowa
ISG
wave.
Hotel and Resorts game recap. 206 rushing yards today on a team that only gives up about 84 a game. Caden Weegen's been held in check, and not only that,
See, for
fumbled
kickers,
as
man,
well,
it's
that,
different
led to some
when you're
points.
watching them in
And now we're
warm-ups
down
compared to the game because
15
there's so
to
much
10
more
ball
pressure
game after a
and noise
58-yard field
around
goal. So
you,
here
you
we
know,
go.
as a
Yeah,
kicker.
surprise?
Yeah.
I mean,
But,
Iowa fans
man,
have been watching this
I'm
for
hoping
25
my
years.
worst
But I will
kicker
say that
nightmare I
Oregon
ever
has
had as an
answered
Oregon
the
fan
physical
was
football game.
Alejandro
People thought when they came to the
Maldonado.
Big Ten, could they play a
Man,
game like
2012,
this? They are.
USC
And
comes
they
into
have,
town,
and
bro.
now
We had a
we're
bad
down to
first half.
this fourth
Storm
quarter.
all the way
And,
back in the second
it
half,
means
bro.
so much to both these
37-yard
teams.
field goal. I
We
remember
talked
the
about
yardage and
coming in,
everything. It was 37 yards away
ranked number
to
9,
tie the
won
game, to go into
number
overtime.
20.
I'm telling you, Oregon would
Try
have
to
won that
stay in
game.
the
We would
thick
have
of the
beat
Big Ten race,
Matt Barkley
the college
and
football playoff
Marquise Lee
race.
and them
And
boys
with 12 minutes
if
and
it would have
39
went into
seconds to
overtime. But
go,
he
here we
missed
go.
it. And that was a brutal loss in my
Drew
childhood.
Stevens,
And I
who
was
just
like,
hit that
wow.
big kick.
You know, we lost to LSU that
And
year,
this
so
one's gonna
pretty much
fall
knocked
fair
us out
catch
of the national
around the
championship at
1-yard
that
line.
point of the year.
The last
And,
drive, a lot of little things add
USC,
up.
I think.
Yeah, just that
Shoot, I think
last
that might have
play
been their
on
last
third
time
down.
beating us
Remember,
in
if
Austin Stadium was
Markowski doesn't get rid of
2011.
this ball, he's going to lose 5
For
or
real.
6 yards. Can't go
yeah.
for the field goal.
If I can remember
It
right,
was
they
the
have not
holder
beat us
right here
since
on
in
the
Austin
special
Stadium.
teams. Nice snatch.
You can't
right
spell
there.
suck
Usually that
without
throws off a
USC.
kicker when it's handled
Can't
like
spell
that, but
suck.
not this time.
Oh, USC, boys, remember
And a
that.
career long.
We got a shirt coming out
Plenty
August
to spare
15th.
into the net for Drew Stevens.
Matter of fact, man, we got to take a look at what we got, man. You'll see it here. Check it out. All right, man. You guys seen it, man. August 15th, we're dropping heat, man. Make sure you guys tap in when the website goes live on August 15th. Get your merch, man. Get ready for the season. Let's get it.
So
Fourth
5-point
quarter, baby.
game.
Let's go.
12:39
It's time to
to
shout.
go.
It's time to shout.
Ducks from their own 25.
University of Spoiled
Noah
Children.
Whittington
Yes, sir.
sidesteps one tackler, and he's almost got 10 more yards. What a game number 6 has had.
Yeah, Whittington has been very impressive in this football game. Power, but able to avoid people, and when you tackle him, you feel it.
Graves almost
Whittington,
had him
man,
in
he
the
was a
tackle
dog.
spot, but not enough. And he's got
Let's
it
go,
again.
baby.
And
Let's run the
Montgomery
feet.
trying to wrestle him down, and he's not going down.
Jaden Montgomery has taken over that middle
Run those
linebacker
feet,
spot
baby.
when
Run those
Harold
feet.
got hurt, but he owns it now. But watch this. Taking on this running back, you better be ready. Gets hit hard,
Run it.
but he
Run it.
spins forward
Run it.
for an
Run
extra
it.
yard,
Let's
2,
go.
3. What a run.
Caden Lewis, man. Oh, man. Don't even say that man's name,
The
bro.
biggest guy in the
The
world, but playing
Washington
big
game,
here today in Iowa City.
Man,
8
that
more
takes
yards
second place
on
on
that
those
one.
kicks, bro. That takes second fucking place, bro. First is USC.
First down,
Second is
with
that
11 and a
Washington
half
game.
to
I
go
cannot believe
in the
he
fourth
missed that.
quarter.
I was there, too,
And now they
at that
go
game.
to the fresh legs of Hill, and
In
he's got
Washington.
10.
That was brutal. Walking up them stairs, man.
Well, this
the
Oregon
shit they were
offense is
saying to
using
me.
all their running backs. They're hurt at wide
Man,
receiver,
hate
but
that
they're
shit.
healthy at
Don't
running
even
back.
say his name,
and
brother.
they bring in the other freshman in the game, not Davison, but Hill this time.
De'Air Hill, who had the touchdown run, has a 10-yarder there, and now it's Davison.
There we
as
go.
they
Now
keep
we running
changing
it, baby.
with the same
Sit down.
result. Another
Sit down.
11 or 12 yards and a first down.
We're going to show
Let's
a
go.
package on Whittington. Nope. Then Hill does it. And we say, no, we don't have time to do that because Davison's going to take one. And by the way,
oh man, yeah, dude, Husky fans.
More in the second half of
I brought a little noose with a Husky on it.
I
had a little noose, a little rope noose. I'm putting it in their face.
Oregon play football, that's not how we play.
There's the rushers today. 1 over 100. Davison just got 12 more. And first down, Ducks. At the Iowa 35. Another run coming to the outside, and 3 or 4 more before Hill's knocked out of bounds.
The whole drive when Oregon put it all the way down the field, that drive, 10-play drive they had in the first half when they scored, Llewellyn wasn't in. So far in this drive, Llewellyn and 3 starters on the sideline, they just put them all in.
They're back out there.
I almost had to fight last time.
Hopefully got enough of a breather to make a difference
for
the Hawkeye defense. Second
yeah,
down
no, that would have been. Somebody throws a hot dog at my kid, bro. It's over, bro. We might go to jail. Hell no, we ain't having that.
Davison,
yeah, fuck the Huskies, man. Fuck the Huskies. Fuck the Huskies, duck down.
Gets the handle. And he falls forward for
nice little run right there. We need to get
yards
this third down, though.
Before Shire brings her down.
You would have thought with the long drive that Iowa had and the field goal, the TV timeout, it would be hard to take this guy off the field for a key drive in the game. But as we went here, 6-play drive, the first 5 plays for Iowa, that man was not on the field who has made some big plays in this game.
Senior out of Urbandale, Iowa. Down at his track stance right now, 3rd down and 3. Iowa's defense trying to get off the field. Dante Moore with a quarterback running. He's not going to get there.
See, I like the play call.
I
like the play call, but it doesn't look like we have very good execution. But I like the run with Dante. I do.
Yeah, I think it was Sally Hugger, number 83, that's going to get called on the edge.
If I wasn't the driver and the only parent in the game, I would. Yeah, I feel you, bro. Sometimes it's always better to be the bigger man, you know. So, you know, that's good shit. Good shit, bro.
2 big parts. Remember, this was it a first down play? Would he have gotten the first down on the play, or was
it? It's going to be a couple yards shy.
Really short. But if they take the penalty, they put him outside of field goal range. They are going to take him.
So now it's 3rd down and 12.
Remember, that sounds like a Penn State chant.
So now let's see if they can get a stop and take advantage of that decision.
We are Penn State.
A 4th down field goal for 45 yards.
Empty backfield, Dante Moore all by his lonesome. That's Whittington in motion. Moore rolling to throw, and does, and it's high.
Oh, let's go.
But did he catch it?
Did he catch it?
He did.
Wow. That's Jeremiah McClellan.
That's Jeremiah McClellan. Say his name again, buddy. Let's go.
Oh, no. Did he catch it?
Did he?
It was, the throw was there.
Oh,
right
between
the basket.
Eligible player downfield. Offense number 74.
You got to use your hands. They always teach you to use your hands when you catch the ball instead of.
It is 4th down.
I mean, it's a way to make a catch, but they teach you in practice. You want to use your hands, buddy.
Our AT&T
You'll learn. That's a freshman mistake right there. McClellan this season coming in, he'll make that catch. He'll for sure make that catch.
A pass in an hour and a half, and he puts one right on the dot.
What does Iowa think they're Penn State?
4th down.
Why do they keep copying everything? They are not Penn State. Why are you guys doing
James Ferguson Reynolds will have to punt it away with 8:42 remaining in the 4th quarter. And again, the whole game plan is to keep it out of that guy's hands.
How about the holding penalty? How big that was. Even if they didn't get the first down, they were in range for 3.
Region making an adjustment as a punt returner, anticipating where
that
he's going to kick
took
this ball.
Field goal range right there.
I think it was a pretty good anticipation. Yeah, he's got to take the fair catch anyway around the 7-yard line. 8:36 to go. It's a 5-point ball game at Kinnick. Don't go anywhere. The Home Depot Big Ten on CBS is sponsored by Liberty Mutual Insurance.
The protection again, long enough to find the tight end on the play who goes long because there's nobody open to begin with. 4-man rush, almost a 5-man rush, and he stays with the long enough. Granowski finds the key play.
A 40-yarder to the 48-yard line of Oregon.
That was their biggest play of the game, too.
2 big plays today to number 81.
Unbelievable.
Well, answered your question. Can they do it without a big pass play? They just did it.
So far, they sure needed it.
Kamari Moulton. Right
yeah,
side,
that was their only
again,
explosive play of the whole game.
2-yarders before Jerry Mixon and Tuioti make the stop.
Watch the 2 safeties here. They kind of get mesmerized by Gronowski standing there in the pocket, and they let a guy get behind him. He wasn't going to go deep, and then all of a sudden they're looking at the quarterback and forget the deep man on the field.
And Aaron Flowers was late to the party.
Yeah, both he and I think actually both of them.
Jeez
him on the
Louise,
hand
man.
powers. Both had their eyes inside and forgot the tight end going up and said, all right, I'll go deep.
2nd and 8. Gronowski wants to throw again.
Come on.
He does late. And this time
Oh,
overshot everybody.
who was that
Flowers
to,
was
bro?
the closest guy.
Intentional grounding? I was like
And
to
Gronowski
nobody.
is hoping, wishing that his receiver had kept running.
Yeah, I think there was he thought
All right,
the
third
receiver
long.
was going to go deep on that play. I don't know who it was. Was it the tight end again?
I think so.
Yeah.
81?
Yeah, he
Yep.
thinks he's going to run right past him. Oh, he gets
He
stopped.
ran into
He
Flowers.
ran into him.
Yeah.
Now remember, you can't jam in college ball downfield. NFL, that would have been called a penalty. The ball has to be in the air for that to be called a penalty.
So now they come up with another big 3rd down.
Rainy and cold as hell.
Xavier Williams in the backfield with Gronowski. Mark looking to throw, fires, and it is caught. It's short of the 1st down, and it's Jacob Gill. And now it's 4th down and about, what, 3?
I think they got to go for it, right? You don't want to do another 58-yard field goal here, do you? They're going to go for this.
Jaden Kennedy on the stop. I'm going to miss Jaden Kennedy.
4th down and 3. Iowa is 7 of 10 on 4th down conversions this year. None bigger than right here. Three receivers to Gronowski's right, and now Weegan in motion. They look that way. Throw is complete. And it's Reese Vanderzee to the biggest catch of his day.
Vanderzee was hurt early in the year, came back healthy. Iowa thought he would be a breakout star this year. As he got healthy, he's there. A little motion helps clear it. And Vanderzee says, here I am. Confuses the defense for Iowa. Nice, tricky call by Tim Lester on that one.
15 yards later, they got a 1st down at the 26-yard line of the Ducks. A touchdown gives them the lead. 4 minutes to play. Toss, Moulton. Kamari Moulton still going.
Bro. Where are we
Mixon
going?
dragged him down, but not before he got to the 10.
Look what happens. You complete a couple passes, and all of a sudden you can crease a run. Good job inside. Oh, my goodness. Logan Jones again trying to reach, turns back, and makes the block as the center.
Bro, look at this dude, bro.
It's right at the 10-yard line. It's 1st and goal. The winningest coach in Big Ten history looking for one here late against the 9th-ranked team in the country. They'll have to get all of it. The ball right on the 10-yard line. Toss, Kamari Moulton.
Oh,
And he is knocked down, and it's
guess who?
Tuioti.
You bet. Coming from the backside, nobody's blocking him. He goes right down.
I hope we're better
and makes the
situationally
play.
under Hampton. I feel like under
plays
Tosh we give him so many
all
3rd and 4th down.
Every play.
Yeah,
Watch
bro,
him
I
right
agree.
crease it,
Especially
speed.
in the
other side,
Peach
Huey
Bowl, bro.
Underwood
Like
sets
we
the
were
edge.
so
That
vanilla
forced the
and running like the
comeback
same
on the
shit
play.
over and
The
over
two
again.
edge
Shout out
defensive end
JD
linebackers
Bikel
make the play.
at On 3 for catching on to that as well.
2nd down and goal.
Man,
The
he
10th
seems like
play
he's
of the
out the
drive
door.
for the Hawkeyes.
But yeah, man, I hope Chris Hampton's an upgrade for sure.
Xavier Williams, the tailback right now.
I'm also
Iowa.
not
Now we got a whistle.
not too worried about Will Stein leaving the offensive side either as well. Like I felt like we didn't really push the
Losing
ball
their
down the field or
timeouts.
anything like that.
All in on this
You know,
drive.
it's a lot of east-west, not so much
Timeout,
north-south.
Iowa. 2:42 to go. We're back in 30 seconds. Not sure if that
praying.
fan is trying to keep his fingertips warm or if he's praying.
Yes.
Praying.
I'm going to say yes.
He was praying
Second
that
down
they're
and
going to be
goal,
Oregon.
Iowa. 2 timeouts remaining.
Oregon must defend the quarterback run in this side of the field right here.
I never want to see a linebacker covering the number 1 wide receiver on the team again. Yeah, facts, bro. What are we doing?
And now Weegan back the other way. Play action. The throw. Out to the other tight end, Large. He's got it to the 3.
Is this not Hawkeye football right here?
He's feeling that hit.
Running quarterbacks. One last drive. A quarterback who's struggling comes on the drive they need him, and they find the tight end sneak.
Hayden Large with a large play right there.
Hayden Large with a large play.
Tosh Lupoi has to remind his defense, defend the quarterback run.
Trying to keep the ball dry. They're going to put it down just inside the 3.
And they're going to they're going to play a little bit of defense with the clock. If they score, they're going to the 2-minute warning.
2-minute warning.
Timeout.
2-minute warning.
3rd and goal coming up on the backside of this break.
6 completions prior to this drive. I asked Ness, can they go 93 without a pass? He said, I don't think so, no. But they did it. 4 completions and 5 attempts on this drive.
DJ Vanami was the biggest play. It's down to the 3-yard line, 3rd goal.
I think Iowa would want to run in this situation because if they don't make it, it will kill a timeout for Oregon, and then on 4th down they can run pass.
Don't forget later in the game, before we're done, play of the game presented by Jersey Mike Subs. That one we just showed you is going to be a candidate, but it kind of depends on who wins the game. 3rd down and goal at the 3. Xavier Williams, the tailback. Mark Gronowski, the quarterback, in the shotgun. It's Gronowski looking for a jump pass.
Hell no. Hell no.
It's 4th down.
What do you think that was going to do?
They were going to do the jump pass to the tight end. This must have been stuffed by the linebacker on the play. Where were they trying? Were they trying to go here with it or here? Let's see what the play was, because it was definitely a fake quarterback run.
All I know is that wasn't working.
No, I don't think so.
No.
It was completely messed up.
Yeah, those guys were blocking.
By the way, that was after a timeout, too. So they had to go through that play with everybody.
Fourth and
This
goal.
might be the ball game right here.
Right here.
Gronowski's got to hurry on the play clock as well. 4th and goal, 3-yard line. Quarterback draw. Gronowski.
See, Tatum got caught up on the line, bro. Tatum got caught up on the line. He was running at him, but he got caught up. Ooh. Damn Iowa, bro. They almost got us. They almost had us. They almost had us now.
I asked if Mark Gronowski could do a Fernando Mendoza. He did. Inside the little thing. Watch Tuioti run into his own guy when he goes for the tackle.
So yeah, he ran
runs
into him.
his Oregon defensive
And that's what
end,
let
or
it go.
He would have been there for the tackle.
Gary asked me if they could go 93 yards on a touchdown
Yeah, they gave us too much time.
In 12 plays.
Minute 51, that's
Gronowski,
a long
the capper,
time.
from 3 yards out, and now they go for 2.
1 point lead, you have to.
Gronowski across the middle. It's batted down, and it's caught by Moulton. Was he in? Yes.
No. And this is big right here because this is what ended up getting us to the field goal and winning it, because this does not count at the end of the day. That would have been crazy as hell.
Let's
But this
see
ends
if
up not
he's
counting.
in. A tip ball. Everybody stay awake.
Did he try to throw his towel?
I don't know.
Brandon Finney tried to throw his towel at the ball, bro.
Oh, it skids.
The ruling on the field is that the try was successful.
that close,
play is
bro.
under further review.
That
Let's see
close,
if his
bro.
left leg didn't
Oh, my
skid
goodness.
out. We're going to see a lot of these views.
Literally that close.
Right now, it's 18-15. But it's under review.
That man looked like he stank.
On a tip ball. Amari Moulton trying to keep his feet into the back of the end zone. I don't know, maybe that first heel was in.
The other one that we had from down low, maybe it's the pylon camera. Watch it, slow it down. Go back just a little bit. Does his left foot slide?
Man, we
told
that
you the
close,
Weatherkins would have a bearing. As our camera, you can see he's got a few drops on it.
He's going forward on the play. I'd like Gene to kind of talk us through this. When you go backwards, you can't go toe heel, but I got his heel down.
The receiver came down out of bounds. It's an incomplete two-point try.
Yeah, nope. Nope. His foot was out of bounds. That was insane, though. That was that close, bro.
Gene, did you
that
get a look
close,
at whether
man.
his heel was in? Did it skid out?
Yeah, yes, Gary, but whatever you're
Bro, his
taking,
heels
just
was in,
like
but
we
half
talked
his
toe,
foot was
heel,
out of bounds,
natural
bro.
step backwards, heel, toe, or when you
We were
have that
literally
heel
this close.
strike
Like
and the foot
Iowa,
comes down,
if they got
the
that 2
entire
points
foot
right
must
and we
be
hit the
perfect
field goal,
inbounds, so
it would be tied.
that
We go to
heel toe
overtime. Who
puts
knows
it
what
in the
happens
white.
then? Because they didn't get this.
Sounds like a dance routine you guys are putting together.
Well, it didn't count for two.
That's part of the football game, us winning right here.
151
Dante
remaining.
throw. Man, I couldn't imagine going to that game. This is just like the Wisconsin game. When I went to the Wisconsin game, it was like that.
No, Whittington awaits the kickoff. Drew Stevens. And we'll bring it out to the 25 as we take you back to the Iowa touchdown.
The littlest of things all game in this football game.
Here we go,
Just
boys.
the snap clock with the play
Here we
clock.
go.
Iowa barely
On the
gets
road.
this thing off.
Raining
Oregon
conditions.
is using a spy.
Iowa.
Their best player, Tatum Tuioti,
Let's go,
is
man.
on the quarterback.
Let's
Watch
go.
what happens. They barely get it off, and then he bumps into his own man, or he could have made the tackle.
Instead, the 11th rushing touchdown of the year by Mark Gronowski has given his team the lead.
Now it's Dante Moore's turn.
And he is 0 for 2 throwing the football in the second half.
Well, one of them was a perfect throw, though.
Yeah, he wasn't doing nothing in the second half. And he comes out and does this. Let's go.
Johnson, the tight end, trying to hear the signals. Noah Whittington goes for 4.
Let's also put into this football game who's not out here on this important drive.
Let's go.
Kenyon Sadiq, their best receiving tight end.
Here we go.
Dorian Moore. Gary Bryant gets hurt in the first half. 3 of their key receivers, they're going to have to do it without those guys.
Jamari Johnson, the tight end, in the slot to the left's been his main target today.
Money.
That throw is complete.
Nice little slant right there.
Completed
3rd
to
and 2.
Cooper Perry, short of the first down.
Throwing to guys they never counted on here.
Right.
They don't have their right tackle in the game.
Yeah, I
as
thought we
well.
were cooked, bro. To
And
be honest, I
Max
thought we were
Llewellyn
cooked.
has been giving them problems.
3rd down and 2. Noah Whittington.
Oh,
And
get that
he
first
got what he
down.
needed. First down. He didn't get much, but he got what he had to get.
Time is ticking. They've got all 3 timeouts left. Remember, they only got to get a field goal.
Under a minute. Empty backfield.
Here we go.
Dante Moore on
Bam.
the slant. And that one is complete.
Caught. Let's go. Move
Got it
forward.
to Malik Benson. And clock continues to run.
Yes, sir. I will
45,
be out there in
second down.
Columbus.
Meanwhile, Atticus Sappington hoping for a field goal chance. Moore throws to the outside. This one's complete to McClellan. And another first down.
They won't use it, I don't think, unless it starts to click and they're not ready. They should have a play ready.
They're at the 49.
They get the timeout for the first down.
Now the clock starts. Less than a half minute.
Here we go.
Dante Moore
Fling it.
throws.
Bam.
Oh, what a catch and throw to
Dante
Malik
Moore
Benson.
is going to be the Heisman
Great
this year.
coverage, and he put it
Just like
right
that.
where it had to be.
Telling
Best
you now.
throw of the game. TJ
Hashtag
Hall
Heisman.
is, you can't be any
Replace the S
closer.
with a
But
5,
what he's
baby.
not doing
Replace
is turning
the
his
S
head
with a
around and looking for
5.
the football. And it's
Hashtag
parked
Heisman.
right in the
Play in
only
the
spot
game.
it could be.
On the road.
He fits
Cold
it
and
in.
rainy.
That's not a window.
What do you
That's
do?
a porthole.
Fit that thing in there.
That's a porthole. That damn porthole, man. Dante Moore for Heisman.
Look at the throw on this last play.
With a 5.
And look at the coverage by T.J. Hall on this one.
What
He's right in phase, goes right over his shoulder. What a throw.
24-yard pass play. Trying to get in field goal range, and they're already there. With 23 seconds, 2 timeouts remaining. Dante Moore with some pressure. Back shoulder throws incomplete, and that time Hall broke it up. Intended for Benson again.
I'm thinking back to when Iowa played in that game against Indiana, and Phil Parker just kept blitzing and challenging his corners to play man-to-man coverage. At the end,
man.
it was the
What
Sean
a
Lee
throw
that
and
got
catch,
beat
bro.
for the
That thing was
touchdown.
beautiful, man. That's why Dante's going to be the highest.
To go.
That's why Dante's going to be the highest.
Let's see
Ball
if they
out.
continue to blitz.
2nd and 10, Moore in the shotgun. The throw is
Here we
complete.
go. Jeremiah.
Brought down short of the first downs,
They're going to burn
McClellan.
another timeout.
And they'll take it with 11 seconds remaining.
One of the things we used to think about in the day was, on 3rd down, do you want to try to kick it now in case you bobble the snap?
Still to come, Adam, Aaron, Rick, and BJ share their insights on this one and bring you the best highlights of the day on the U.S. Army post-game show. Here's where we are, 11 seconds remaining in the ball game.
And remember how important that timeout that they kept on that challenge call earlier in this half. Well, they centered the ball, they did it at the end of the half for the field goal straight away.
It's 3rd down and 4. Dan Lanning's got 1 timeout left in his pocket.
They can run it here.
Dante Moore's going to throw, and he's going to throw to the end zone. Incomplete.
Damn.
And it's 4th down.
Wouldn't that be crazy if you would have caught it?
Whole drive, were they not?
Malik Benson again was the intended receiver.
He won inside. That's usually an easy throw for a quarterback. He's got him on his back, just a little too far.
So now it's going to come down to Atticus Sappington, the senior out of Portland. He hit from 46
Here we
earlier,
go, baby.
which was his long
Automaticus.
James Ferguson Reynolds to
In
hold.
the rain. In the cold.
With 7 seconds left.
In the rainy
This
cold,
should be
man.
for the ball game.
Midwest
From 39
weather.
yards away. Iowa takes the timeout.
Freeze the kicker.
Oregon.
They're trying to freeze him.
Oregon, beg your pardon, takes the timeout.
Yeah, the play clock was running down. He wanted his team to be comfortable with the kick.
There's the Big Ten standings. We showed you earlier. Indiana, a winner over Penn State. Ohio State wins. They're both perfect, and number 1 and number 2 in the country in the college football rankings. USC had a big win last night, and whoever survives this one is going to have another huge win under their belt.
Let's see if Kirk Ferentz takes a timeout now to ice him even more.
Here we go. Here we go. Come on now.
Sappington's been out there a long time. Ferguson Reynolds to hold, unless we have another timeout. From 39 yards.
Let's go, Automaticus.
Up and good.
Bang.
He
In
got
the
it.
rain. In the cold.
With 3 seconds left, it looks like Oregon is going to leave Iowa City with a huge
They said
victory.
Oregon can't play in Big Ten weather. They said Oregon
What
can't
a
play
bare
Big Ten
knuckle football game
They said
for all
Oregon
but
can't
about the
do
last
it.
5 minutes, and then the
And
two
what do we
quarterbacks
do,
drove their
man?
teams down the
What
field.
do we
And
do?
on that last drive, Dante Moore
Keep
was
proving
5
y'all
for
wrong.
7
And best
for
believe
47 yards,
Oregon
and that
will
sets up
make it to
his
the
kicker
national championship.
from 39.
Oregon
He's
will
true
win the
again.
national championship this year, 2026, going into 2027. Mark my words. Dante Moore will win the Heisman. Hashtag Heisman. Replace that S with a 5.
A 54-yard drive in 10 plays, a minute and 48 seconds. Dante Moore said
one of the most
never
hyped
had
up
a
wins of
doubt.
the season, baby.
That
No
throw
ducks.
down
No
the
ducks.
sideline, fitting that one in.
Came back at the last
A
second.
bare knuckle
I'll
football
tell you more
game
with that
for
beautiful throw.
sure
Automatic
until the
Sappington
last
with
2
the win.
drives.
And And that look on Kirk Ferentz'
Shout out
face
to
says it
Oregon
all.
kicker finally showing up, man. Let's go.
Oregon 18, Iowa 16.
Remember when this
coming for
Oregon
that natty
team beat
next.
Penn
We
State
already
and
won the
it white
Big
out
Ten.
110,000? They were the toast of football, college football. Everybody said they were the team to beat. Then they had that loss to IU, and they kind of fell out of the favor.
Let's
this
go,
game
man.
puts
What a
them
win.
back
What
into
a
the
win.
fight.
It's going to put them at 8-1 and 5-1 in conference play. Unless that guy can do something miraculous, and he's done it before.
They're not going to give the ball to him, are they?
No,
if
I don't
they
think
do,
so.
it'll be a lateral.
I
That's
think
my
this is a
prediction.
squib kick.
Yes. If he gets it, it'll be off a lateral.
Let's go, man.
And there's the squib. And the ball is out, and the ball game is over.
Let's go. Ball game.
Ball game, baby. There it is.
Dante
Let's
Moore's
go.
final drive was one for the books. And that
What a win.
124-yard pass, you won't see
What a
anything
win.
prettier.
And yes, I had us losing this game. Before this game, I did predict us to lose this one.
But I was wrong, chat. I was
A
wrong.
lot of people wondered whether Oregon could win this type
This
of
was
game.
just a tough one, man. We
It's
had
the end of the ball
injuries. And it was looking bad at the last second there. What do we do, man?
Gutsy
What do we
game
do?
for both teams.
Let's go. Let's go, chat.
Came
Hell
down to the
yeah.
final couple minutes. And Dan Lanning, I'm sure, is a happy guy with Jenny Dale.
Coach, you built this team to be Big Ten tough, to play in these
Big
type of
Ten
conditions.
tough, baby.
How did that manifest
right.
into a victory
Said
today?
we
That
couldn't
looked
do
like
it.
an old school Big Ten game today, didn't it? And I tell you what, our resilience, right, next guy up, the guy stepping up, unbelievable team we just competed with. They had no quit. Our team had no quit. It's kind of like
Let's
who had
go.
it last is going to have a chance. We had a chance tonight.
What were you telling them in those final 2 minutes?
Oh, man, just breathe. Just breathe. Let's all soak it.
Just
Deep
breathe.
breath. In, out,
Soak that
right, let's
Iowa
reset,
rain
go make the
in
next play.
and
Some unbelievable
love
plays
it
by our
because we
guys.
just got
How
that
proud
W,
are you
baby.
of
Go
this group?
Cubs.
No, I can't put it into words, man. I love coaching this group, man. It's not supposed to be
Let's go.
easy, right? This is what football's about. Teaches you adversity.
Yeah.
It's what life's like, man. And our guys got to
Yeah.
experience that tonight.
Come out on top.
Congratulations, Coach.
Go
Thank you
through
so
some
much, man.
adversity, but yet come out on top, man. What a win. What a lesson. Let's go, Ducks.
Both
Hell yeah,
quarterbacks
boy.
in the
Let's
fourth
go.
quarter had
Let's
huge
go.
plays. That guy in the final drive
Let's go.
with one of the best passes of the day, and Mark
Hell
Gronowski
yeah.
who scored the touchdown to give Iowa the lead. And you can see the emotions a little bit different on that side. Dante Moore, the winning quarterbacks, back with Jenny.
Dante, what were you telling yourself in that last series?
I mean, I said I've been through this moment 100 times already. I mean, it starts at practice.
Hey, man,
Monday
he
through
didn't have
Friday.
the best
The
game.
way Coach Landon
But
pushes
he
us, and
delivered
we've
the
done
game-winning
two-minute drills
play,
so many
man, to
times.
throw down the field, baby.
Where
Let's
offense
go.
was leading, the defense needed to stop. Where the defense was winning, where we needed to get points. So it all starts at practice, and you practice how you play. So we did a great job.
Your team came in here
That's
with some key
Heisman.
players down,
Replace
and
that
there
S
was
with a
never
5.
doubt within
That's
this
hashtag
organization, within
Heisman.
this program. What
Replace
does that
that
say
S
about the
with a
depth of the
5.
program, just the confidence and belief you all have?
That just speaks about the
Dante
Oregon
Moore,
brand.
baby.
I mean, every year it's dominant players in every position. I mean, we did lose a lot of players, and it kind of happened during the week and things like that. But it's always next man up mentality because Landon always pushes
Next
every
man up.
person. If you're the one, you're
We
two, you're
had
three,
Alex
doesn't matter what
Harkin,
team. So
Kenny
when moments like this
Sadiq.
happen, we're ready to go.
Man,
Take us through that
all
final
hurt.
drive. You
They
said
were
there
out.
was never wavering belief. You knew that it was going to happen. Take us
We
through it
weren't
from your
worried,
perspective.
man.
Yeah, I mean, the
We
whole
weren't
game,
worried.
whether it could have been a lot of things that happened. I wasn't really clicking on passes, and there's a lot of Detroit guys on the defensive side of the ball, and I know they're dogs as well, but I feel like that. I love you, dog. I love you, dog.
Let's
I just
go.
feel like the 2-minute drive, I
Be a
mean,
Pawnee, man.
I told myself, hey, forget the things that happened in the past. It's next play mentality. So you see he's praying right there. We're big in the faith and big in the Christian life. So
Yeah.
thank God for everything.
100%, man. Thank
Congratulations on the
God.
win.
Thank you so much.
Thank
One of
God.
the stars of the
Go
game,
pray with your
obviously,
boy, man.
Dante Moore. He's had
Thank
some big
God for
moments
the win. Thank God
this
for
year
health.
so far.
Thank God
and
for Oregon
maybe none
football.
bigger than that last drive
Let's go, man.
to get the victory.
Love it.
I love sports. I love competing. I miss competing. A
Yeah.
game like that, you don't
Let's
get any
go.
more fun. These players answered every call from
Let's
the
go.
first drive of the game to the last drive of the game.
Let's go,
And
boys.
the updated standings
Got
will
it
give it
done,
to you
baby.
one more time as Oregon moves closer to the top to go to 8-1. They won't lose that 9th ranked ranking, I'm pretty sure, with this.
Well, shoot, boys. That's the Iowa-Oregon game, man. Got that thing done, man. Got that. That was one of the most exciting games, man, of the whole year. That thing was amazing. We had Xavier Lherisse as well for you guys that were here earlier. We started out the stream with Xavier Lherisse. If you guys want to rewatch it, just make sure to go ahead to YouTube or Kick. You can always rewatch our streams on there. Hit the subscribe button, hit the follow. Make sure to, guys. A lot of you might think you are, but make sure you guys go to YouTube, go to Kick. Make sure you hit those follow and subscribe buttons. Share the streams, man. Can't say that enough. Share the streams with all your Duck friends. I know there's a lot of Duck fans out there, man. Make sure you guys let them know about DuckZone503, the #1 Oregon streamer out here, baby. We're going to be out there at all the games at Autzen Stadium. So if you're going to the games, make sure to say what's up, man. We'll be streaming at Autzen at all the home games. Also, 2 road games, man. Had to go hit up USC. Have to go hit up Ohio State. We will be going to 2 road games as well. So got a bunch of content. We also do UFC watch parties, NBA watch parties. Go Blazers, man. I know a bunch of Duck fans are Blazer fans as well. And then we're going to be, of course, doing the IRL content out there. So stay tuned, man. We got a lot more coming. Merch coming out August 15th as well, man. Can't wait. Appreciate everybody, man. As always, man, I got to get out of here. Go Ducks. We'll be back live on Thursday starting next week, man. Catch you guys on Thursday at 6 p.m. Pacific. Go Ducks, baby.